What up, y'all? This your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about movies, anime, comic books, all types of fly shit. Sometimes dumb shit, sometimes random shit, sometimes just shit.
A lot of dumb shit.
Sometimes nonsense shit.
Nonsensical shit.
Yeah.
Lethal shit.
Massive shits.
Dumb shit.
Lethal. Deadly weapon.
Probably after these corn.
Lethal weapon.
Lethal Weapon's actually a really good movie.
Never seen it.
Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 are very good.
Never
3's
seen it,
all
for real?
right. Oh, they're really good. That was when Gary Busey was at his top of his game before his motorcycle accident.
I don't like that name.
Gary Busey, he was a good actor. Now he just looks like a scarecrow. But again, this dude,
I always looked like a scarecrow.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
concur.
watch him before the motorcycle accident.
Okay.
Watch him in
Batman.
Lethal Weapon, Point Break. Did you say Batman?
No.
I was about to say he wasn't in there, but he would have been a great crazy person.
I did say that.
He did say Batman.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, Lethal Weapon's great. The first one ends off on the yard. He's the villain fighting.
Stomp the yard.
That's with your boy Chris Brown.
Oh, that's going to tie in there's a
Get
good
shot.
callback for that.
Yeah.
So, but Lethal Weapon, yeah, it's a good movie. Check it out. Came out many moons ago.
The TV show was really good.
Yeah, a lot of problems behind it though.
I know, right?
A lot of problems behind it. They got a Lethal Weapon 5 in production.
No, thank you.
Mel Gibson is directing it, so it's gonna win an Oscar probably.
No,
no
thank you.
offense. I can't deny it. That man directs fucking movies.
Too bad he's a sociopath.
That man oh my god, he is a psycho. But that man, you ever watch Hacksaw Ridge?
Free the guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Free the guys.
Apocalypto.
That shit
Or
was...
yeah, Apocalypto.
Yeah, he did.
He
do
did
that.
Apocalypto.
And that
yeah.
won. Didn't that win an Oscar?
Apocalypto was insane.
But you know what he also
Yeah.
did?
He told his wife that terrible things. So
Also, Passion of the Christ, right?
he did Passion of the Christ.
I-
That man got struck by lightning.
I did
on
not.
set.
That was the Lord telling him to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was none but the Lord.
What it was the actor, wasn't it?
The actor who played Jesus got struck by lightning.
Well,
a lot of things happened to him.
That's
actually.
blasphemy. So
I would have bowed out, and his career's been shit ever since too.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson's too, technically.
Well,
Where
he
do you
still
go-
does.
Wait,
shit.
wait. What?
where can you go after playing Jesus?
I
Like,
mean,
you
any
played
fictional
Jesus.
character, really.
They had a girl play the devil.
Are you talking about
Woke.
in Sandman?
No, in Passion of the Christ.
They showed the devil in Passion of the Christ. I
She
thought it
was
was
a-
supposed to be historically.
She was a bald lady. The fuck you mean historically accurate?
I don't know.
My bad.
This isn't canon. This movie is not canon.
I didn't mean
Not canon.
This isn't canon of the Bible.
I didn't mean that. We're off
I
to
don't
a
know.
rough
There's
start.
there's always part of me who's like, maybe. I don't know. I can never say because I wasn't fucking there. So that's how I see things. So
What got announced recently? A bunch of stuff. Let's do that list real quick.
let's go. We're gonna do
We got
a short
news
list.
roundup.
We're gonna do a short list. Just cover
Bebop's Bebop breakdown. Ha! I made it. Let's do the thing later. Put a Bebop breakdown right here.
Never done that. He's like, what's his like? What the fuck is he?
He
talking?
made the quick licks for.
Like, yeah, he's got.
I like
Russell
that he
makes
had the
something.
video on the last episode.
Yeah.
when we were talking about Trump.
What's been
He
doing
put
the
video
thing.
up? I like
We
that.
appreciate
It
it.
looked
What's
nice.
the thing?
He did.
You did the
yes.
thing. We
The
appreciate
thing
you,
that
Daddy.
you did it.
You did
And
that
I-
thing. You did
Hey,
that shit.
you got to do it. You're not doing it.
I don't know what that is referencing.
Hey,
It's Joe Biden.
Before.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Yes.
Oh.
Sleep paralysis demon.
He's dead to me now.
He's probably dead in
Probably,
general.
yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say.
They're keeping him alive with shots of ghost energy.
Yeah.
they shipped him to Israel and shoot him up with adrenaline. Go ahead.
Let's go. Because the last conference he did, he took Kamala's hand. This girl right here, and like firmly, and she's like, she looked terrified.
The real Joe Biden died when he fell off his bike.
Oh man.
He
So-
grabbed her like she was Thomas Jefferson's slave.
Right.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Oof.
But anyway, this is the basic breakdown with the Bebop boys.
Bebop breakdown. Dragon Ball Daima has a release date.
Yeah.
Woo woo! Who's gonna watch it? Not me. Yes, you in the back.
I think he's
Oh, you're
he's
gonna watch
it. Yes.
Oh yeah. Premieres October 11th, and I think it comes out a day before for somebody's special for people who have special access. Forgot what it was.
Special needs people.
Yeah,
That's going to tie in well later, too.
yeah. So yeah, Dragon Ball Daima premieres. I'm whelmed because I hate chibi style animation. And can we just continue Super? Do we have to go through all this?
Weren't they supposed to do that? What happened?
Super will be coming back. They took a break because Akira Toriyama died.
The comic is actually
but
about to start
his-
right
Weren't
now.
they supposed to
his
come back
student-
like 5 years ago?
Well, the anime it was.
Oh, okay.
You said what? The Mora movie would be great. It'd be great, but it's gonna end with the Black Frieza saga. They're gonna tie everything up in the Black Frieza saga. They said, so
Yeah.
it's gonna end Super as a whole,
And Daima is only going to be one season. It's only 22 episodes. So
Yeah.
quick.
and it's
Quick
the
lick.
sequel to the Boo saga.
To me, like I'm not huge on the specific animation style, but from what I saw from the trailer that came out last night, it just seems like Dragon Ball to me. It's more Dragon Ball.
That's the vibe he wanted to go for. He just wanted to like bring that back down to just an adventure, just to have some fun.
Speaking on the animation, I actually really like the animation, at least like in terms of like how it's drawn, because that was my problem with Super. Other than the fights and the most important parts, which looked phenomenal,
The movies look better.
when it was like, all right, the movie, not even including the movie. The movie is probably the best I've ever
Yeah.
seen Dragon Ball ever look. But when they had their down times in Dragon Ball Super, they looked like they're like Nickelodeon characters.
Yeah.
Bro, it looked like they just had third graders submit their best piece for each scene.
Yeah, and so
They
in
did that
Daima,
for
when they
One
were
Piece
just doing
outro.
it. Oh, I
Yeah,
can
that's an
imagine.
outro though. We'll let that happen for
not
the
for a
outro.
whole 20-minute
got-
episode.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be ironic. They
See,
did that intentionally.
That kind of like Super was giving me flashbacks to like how the old animations used to be, like a Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, because obviously now they're trying to redo One Piece because they want it to look fantastic. Like the Daima, I'm not interested in it at all. I'm probably not going to watch it, but it looked phenomenal. Like it looked good. Like I was like, this looks pleasing. I'm glad they're doing this. At least it
The
doesn't-
Daima? Yeah. No. Yeah, the One Piece one, they're just trying to update that animation, make it look better, cleaner, sleeker. About it. What are you saying?
I'm being racist.
That's okay. Do you, boo boo? What's the next one, Papa?
The Minecraft trailer. What the fuck was that?
Ah, creepy.
Why would they do
Creepy. Nightmare Fuel.
So WB is like, you know, they get rid of the Looney Tunes movie, the Batgirl movie. You know what I'm saying? It's certain
I
movies
wanted
that
the
they, that they
Looney
get rid of.
They got rid
But
of
then
Scoob too.
Scooby Doo. Scoob 2.
Oh, yeah,
two
yeah,
Scooby Doo
yeah,
movies
yeah.
they got rid of. They got rid of Scoob 2 and the animated one. There was another Scooby Doo and it was another Scooby Doo movie. I think it was Scooby Doo and Super Dog, whatever. But again, they got shelved all these fucking movies, and the Minecraft movie is the one you're gonna stick with.
because it's still such a huge game.
That's
And
the
they got some
only-
big names.
this is like
in
the
particular.
most soulish cash grab. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
in
agree.
every sense of the word. And then they have Jack Black. It's Steve.
So Jason Momoa is the villain.
is he?
That's what I heard from when it originally like.
What is even? Who's?
I have no idea how
can
you're going to
even
be the villain of Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. I thought you
I've
just
no-
built shit and then walked away. Like I thought it was like Build Simulator basically.
I know Minecraft from the stories on TikTok where they're telling like a Reddit story and then someone's building a Minecraft thing in the background. That's Power Rangers had a Minecraft thing one season.
Oh.
Animals and
I'm a Minecraft
Well,
nerd.
it was Super Sentai, so
Well-
not actual Power Rangers.
Yeah.
There's
Regular, the real
there's an
ones.
actual Minecraft game guide to how you are supposed to play the game and beat it.
You can
Oh,
beat
you're
that game.
supposed to beat it.
Yes, you can.
There's a way to beat
There's
it.
a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen
bro.
someone create the fucking
really.
universe in Minecraft, and you're telling me there's a story?
Yes.
It's like a background weird.
This
story.
is like GTA for kids.
you have
You
to,
don't ever touch
you
the
have
main
to-
story.
You have to collect all the rare items and stuff. Like
Now it's Kingdom
what?
Hearts.
you've never seen all the rare items
Fuck
within
is
there.
going on
There's
here?
like I think 25 rare items.
You're not
Like,
explaining
I only
the
know.
premise of
I only
Minecraft
know.
well at all.
Isn't.
You gotta
All right,
find
so
the one
I-
circular shape.
Let me, for my understanding of the story, because it's literally cut and dry. It's just you just play Minecraft, and then when you kill these enemies, you get an eye that takes you to the temple,
Kill someone?
and then yeah, you have to kill.
I'm sorry. Because like all I just thought it was just you build shit. I just thought it was like interactive
enemies.
Lego.
It's like
I
enemies.
literally thought it was
pretty
just
much
Lego.
is. It pretty much is. That's why there's no story. And then once you get there,
Oh.
you kill a big dragon, and then it goes credits, and the credits is like some philosophical thing that's like you did it, you beat the game, and it's like talking to your
Hey,
like
you
yourself
did
or
it.
the universe, and then
You're
it's like,
doing it.
but now what? And it's like, well, live, and it gets really like it's philosophical. But I don't know about like an actual story about like needing items or
It's
That
so
just
weird.
reminds me. I don't know why, but that triggered me. There's a game. I forget which game it is.
Triggered me.
It triggered me because there's a game where the
Very
achievement is
Republican.
to not play the game for a whole year. Like that's, and then you get on the game after a year, and you get an achievement called "Going
Yeah.
Outside."
Yep.
It's an actual achievement in the game.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Don't remember which game it is.
Bro, it's funny too though, because you can turn like
Stanley Parable.
I watched this video. It was like one of those like YouTube animators. I went down a rabbit hole after everyone started making these fucking cartoons of the Drake versus Kendrick thing. It was one of the guys that made that. He was the guy that made the anime one. He was like, what the fuck was it? He was like, A minor, be smart.
Oh, I've seen that one. I have seen that one.
But
Yeah.
so I went down a rabbit hole of that guy's shit. He made a Minecraft story video, but it was told from the perspective of those, I guess, the enemy things. It's like they don't speak normal. Yeah, they like speak like some weird language. And then Steve was like a fucking like an alien that came to their planet, and he like trapped them, and he was killing them to make them make him things. And like I guess like so he had
Where's
him-
the villagers?
yeah, it was the
One of the-
villagers.
Huh.
Yeah, they were like, "Huh." And then they were like, it was like fucking subtitles, and they were like, you're like, don't be afraid. We can rise up against him. There's more of us than there are of him. But it's all like, and then like they were like, so there were people that were like, we can't do it. They were like, and then fucking Steve shows up and burns their fucking kills one of their moms in front of them. Like it was fucked up, bro.
It just sounds
I
like
mean-
they were speaking Canadian.
But you can turn the story. Canadians don't talk like that.
I'm talking about from South Park.
Hey, but I.
They were like,
Hey, guy. But
hey, guy.
you can turn shit into a story if you want to. Like, bro,
Like
that
Dungeons and Dragons.
If-
or Joker.
even if
The Lego movie.
even if they did that, like if the
Not him.
no, yeah, you, not him.
Yeah.
If you approached it like that, like bro, to be honest, like they need to start sourcing people from like YouTube and like shit like that, like people that have already made some kind of a successful thing
yeah.
around this subject.
Yeah.
It would come out better.
Yeah, then you wouldn't
They
make a
shouldn't have put-
musical
I don't
and
think-
title it not a musical.
I don't think in Minecraft, like it didn't make sense to use real people. They shouldn't have did that.
Oh yeah, it could have been. I didn't
Again,
even think about that.
Again,
Yeah.
like I said in the group chat, it's the face value for them because
Yes.
again, the characters in Minecraft aren't iconic to everyone. They're iconic just to the people who play Minecraft. So someone's gonna be like, "Oh, a Jack Black movie. I love School of Rock. I'm gonna go watch Jack Black." Or they'll see Jason Momoa and be like, "I loved it when he plowed
I didn't even
people."
know Jason Momoa was in it.
Yes, he's not plowing anyone, but he plowed people in Game of Thrones.
He did.
So then they're going to be like, I remember him. Let me go watch this movie with him in it.
And see, I do.
Nobody
think
watched Aquaman.
the entire
Calm down, guys.
problem.
Jason Momoa was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
the
he
Mount-
was.
Count Draco.
Yep.
I remember that from the 3 seasons.
I never even
Didn't wanna
watched the
remember.
damn
And he
show.
was digging homegirl out. He was what was her name? Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
That's a
She-
dope.
Yeah,
name.
Amelia
after a while.
Clark, and it's Daenerys
Daenerys.
Targaryen.
Yeah, she was into it after a while.
Khaleesi is the queen.
My bad. I watched 3 seasons of it. And I got the fuck over. Like y'all need to. But yeah, he was in it. Yeah, he was. It was like marital rape, and then like
You're not supposed to say that
and
word.
then she
Pretty
took
much.
and then she took control. She took control after a while. She was like,
Yeah.
"No, slow down." And then she rode him, and then he was like, "Oh," because he
No, I don't like it anymore.
No,
yeah,
he
he did not talk.
He didn't talk.
Anyways,
Their
Minecraft,
communication
if the Minecraft,
skills.
movie was
Minecraft!
animated,
Okay.
that would solve all the problems.
Yeah. What
It
else?
was
is
animated.
there?
Minecraft and like how the Lego movie did
Yes.
So
in
good.
Legos, Minecraft it in anime.
Mario,
Minecraft
look at
animation.
Mario.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mario,
Yo.
obviously we said Sonic, but Mario would be a better example because they're in the animated world. Mario, at the end of the day, is a cash grab,
Yeah.
but they had soul in
They
it.
did a
they
good
cared.
ass
It
job.
looked good. It
job.
felt
Yeah,
like
I've seen Mario
Like,
so many
all
fucking
this
times.
stuff like Mario.
That Suicidal
I guess-
Star.
Mario was good.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons was good. Like, okay, I get these like niche properties, but I don't know. Minecraft seems.
That's literally a cash
Well,
grab.
like you
nobody
guys
knows
made a
what's
good
going
example, like use animators, because if you go on YouTube, obviously with how big Minecraft is, there's people that have made animations, like full stories. They made their own things. There's actually a Minecraft other game called like Minecraft Dungeons that does have a story and it plays like an RPG. It gets crazy in that. But with at the end of the day, it's like just fucking use the animators, like have them people on YouTube with their stories, or just make your own thing like you did with Mario and those other kind of movies, instead of trying to do the face value thing and then really making it unshameful that this is a cash grab.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm still like mad that they did Chris Pratt as Mario, but I could deal with it because it looks like Mario sounds like kind of
It sounded fine. Sounded fine.
But it's like I knew
It
it
was
was like
alright.
They
I knew it was
actually
fine.
they literally poked it like because in the commercial he was talking like Mario, like wasn't he?
Yeah.
In that commercial that him and Luigi did.
Let's go.
Yeah, like if
And
I
then,
Yeah, I
and then
think
you
it was
watch
like-
the movie.
I think there was like
That's
3
not
right?
him.
yeah, like it was good. It was good.
And bro, people made that too big of a fucking deal. I don't know
I
why.
understand why people are upset in the sense of
I don't.
I don't.
I do because
That movie was good, bro.
it was good, but like you literally a video game had just came out 2 years ago with the original voice, and the original voice of Mario is playing Mario's dad. So like
See,
he's right there.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have these A-list actors besides Chris Pratt in the movie as well,
And then-
you just got the original voice of Mario.
This is
my thing.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
got Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
And then Seth Rogen kind of
Didn't
pissed me off.
change a tone.
Seth Rogen
Didn't
pissed
like-
me
yeah,
off.
didn't
I
like
didn't
that
like
either.
his comment about it. He said, "Oh, you want me to play Donkey Kong? I'm not changing anything." Like it's stuff like that like you have literal voice actors that this is their job.
Yeah.
And I get that you need someone to bring in the money, but then you have dickheads like Seth, and then like I'm dickhead in this coincidence. I know
Yeah.
we love Seth Rogen in his house, but I mean in that situation that was a dick move.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna talk like me.
But again,
that's
people were mad at Chris Pratt.
See, I am
Yeah.
one of those
No,
people.
I agree.
I am one of
Chris
those
Pratt.
people. I'm somebody that I will, when I get the trailer, I will give you what my opinion is at that moment. What'd
Yeah.
you give me? That's how I'm with Minecraft. I hope Minecraft's a good movie. I hope it ends up being like actually campy and like stupid and doesn't take itself seriously, and it's just like a stoner movie almost, where it's like, oh, we got a Minecraft now.
Like Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, just like some
Maybe like the
really
Jumanji
make it
films.
fucking stupid.
That's what
like
it started. That's
what-
what it looks like to me. It reminded me
Yeah.
of the Jumanji films, the new
that's
Jumanji.
a really good one. I really, it's my
You
thing
said
is I hope
Django?
they don't try to make it.
Not Django. Jumanji.
We
You need to go back to
campy?
sleep. You need to go back upstairs and take your nap. Go finish your nap, baby. Well, we got it from here, baby. Go on, go to bed.
Yeah.
What other announcements we
Django.
got?
With the Mario movie, like when
sorry,
I
go
saw that trailer, I 100% like I saw the list who they were, and I was like, all right, that's weird. Let's see the trailer. When I saw the trailer,
Let's go.
yeah, I heard Chris Pratt go, "Let's go" or something. I got pissed, and I was
accent.
I was
Let's go.
100% like,
Let's
fuck
fucking
this
go.
movie. I'm not
Right.
going to see this movie. But I wasn't adamant about it. I wasn't like, get this movie out of here. We'll fucking cancel this. Nobody watched this. I hope it gets boycotted and does awful. I was just like, what the fuck? I'm not watching that because of Chris Pratt. Because I love Mario. When it comes to Mario, all the games are just random shit. So I want to hear the whoa, that's all I care about Mario. And
Yeah.
then when I saw the movie, I was like, nah, I still wanted more, but I was happy with it after. So now I'm like, it wasn't that big a deal. We look at Sonic. When we saw how he was supposed to look, that's controversial at that point. But then like when you see it in action, it's like, okay, well, with the updated look. Yeah, obviously, yeah, with the updated look. And then it just feels like, okay, that's Sonic. And when it comes to Minecraft, how you guys are saying, like, what's notable about Minecraft? It's the blocks. So if we see real people, it's like, I don't fucking
You took
care.
away the notable
Yeah,
part.
it's like, I don't fucking care. And then if you're going to try to make a story, I don't care.
That's
It
like if
doesn't
you
need to be
made
a
the
story
Sonic
in it.
movie and then you took the hedgehog away from Sonic and he was just a fast boy. He's just a real fast boy.
I would say if it was like if you took the Sonic movie and made Donut Lord the main character, like the whole story revolved around whatever his plot is. No, it revolved around Sonic's plot.
Yeah.
And that was great. Same with
Knuckles?
Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they just followed the formula. They just kept going with it. The story was not spectacular. It wasn't meant to be like a groundbreaking twist,
Phenomenal
but they
movie.
followed what the formula of your basic fantasy story is supposed to say. Then we go to Minecraft, and it's like same thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So no high hopes for Minecraft around here. What's next, Antonio? We're trying to make
Speaking
this
of
quick.
no high hopes, I'm probably the only one excited for this. Twilight the animation.
What's next?
It's gonna be
Just
made-
watch the Twilight Ultimate Pitch.
It's gonna be made
meeting.
from it's gonna be made from Edward's perspective, from the Midnight Sun book, and it's
Eh,
you get to. So I've read that book. Really, Edward, you just get a sense of how Edward's literally a serial killer and is dating his victim.
I mean, he is actually literally a serial
serial
killer.
killer.
He's also
Okay.
a pedophile.
Technically, yeah,
Yeah.
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 I like the first movie.
No, he's not a pedophile because he's permanently 17. All right,
He's
Move
aged
on.
100 years.
move on.
No. I'm going with pedophile. No.
Pedophile.
We established
fight.
it in that pitch meeting. That pitch meeting, the ultimate pitch meeting.
In news today, IGN, we got 2 news reports. IGN gave Joker 2 a 5 out of 10.
Boo.
Slam IGN song? Slam IGN.
No,
Slam
no.
IGN.
IGN might be right.
Slam
on this
IGN.
One.
We
IGN might be
Slam
right.
IGN.
We
No?
gotta see
They-
it first.
They might be right.
see.
I heard that it's basic. Well, I mean, from their review, they said it all basically just takes place in court.
Yeah, it's a courtroom drama.
Lame.
So it's like,
Well, see, but
Yo,
like I said,
yo.
They did that
Oppenheimer.
Menace to
if we get
Society.
there, if we
Oppenheimer.
get there,
yeah.
and it's
And it's a
and
musical
it's just
courtroom drama.
niggas singing in a courtroom, I'm gonna get up
The
and
movie's
leave.
not a musical.
I'm gonna
They
get up and
told
leave.
us.
It's
I'm
a
gonna get
jukebox
up and leave.
musical.
They said it only has 15 songs in it.
And it's not,
a
like,
musical.
you know what makes me mad about this?
When did
They're
they say
not.
it's not a musical?
It's a musical.
Ben saying it's not
It's
a
been
musical.
they're like trying to market it, not a musical, but it's a musical.
No, the Todd Phillips, the guy who wrote it and directed it, it's like it's not a musical.
You the ones that fucking said
It's
it.
a musical.
Dumbass.
It's 15 songs. It's a jukebox. What's called a jukebox musical is when they sing already written songs, so like radio type 40 songs. So, and that's what kind of makes me mad. It'd probably be more interesting if they created their own songs,
I mean, they have Lady Gaga. She could have done that. She
Yeah.
got paid enough for the movie.
literally. But anyways,
Anyways.
and no, I'm sorry. We have 2 more things. Speaking of Joker 2, Joaquin Phoenix discussed his passing from the movie via IndieWire. I quote, he refuses to respond, essentially.
So he didn't talk about his.
So he didn't talk about it. Via IndieWire, he said, "If I do, I'll just be sharing my opinion from my perspective, and the creators aren't here to say their piece, and it just doesn't feel like that will be right. I am not sure how that will be helpful. I don't think it will."
They just want tea. To be fair,
To be fair,
I
and then
mean,
he also is
tell us.
basically but he's basically saying no matter what I say,
it's not gonna.
it ain't gonna change anything.
Well, tell us. What did tell us? You don't want left people out of jobs.
He
Tell
does.
us.
watching the Bebop podcast, and there's a guy on there that really wanted me to do the movie and really made me mad.
Hell yeah.
dropped out
And then finally, Bo DeMayo responds
Boo.
on his OnlyFans page.
on his OnlyFans. Well, he
You
was
had to
on-
subscribe for the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to, so there's a video, but then people have taken the quotes off the video, whatever. So there's a 30-minute video on his OnlyFans. It's $9.99 a month. He was an OnlyFans-ish star anyway. It wasn't even like
That's a whole ass move. That nigga.
he wasn't like
you
when
want
he
to talk
did his
about cash
OnlyFans-
grab?
Yeah.
That's nigga.
Well, he got to fund this lawyer because apparently he about to go to bat. I don't know. Like
if you're on OnlyFans in general, you
Yeah,
want
but
the
I mean,
bag.
if he wins,
if he wins,
he's good. So he ain't got to worry about funding his lawyer. Because
Yeah.
if they win, his lawyer's like, I get a percentage of
but
this.
I don't know. So he stopped the OnlyFans when the shit went down with Disney in the first place. So I guess maybe this is him. Like, I'm going back on OnlyFans and pop this pussy. But good for you, sir. Pop your pussy. Make your money. But yeah, I don't like how he released the video on OnlyFans. But we got the quotes and stuff, everything from it. So pretty much he's just saying, like, I like how he owned up to it. He said, yes, I know I am difficult to work with, but what they're saying it's a flat out lie. So like the sexual shit he is not having. But he said, yeah, I'm difficult to work with. I get passionate. I'm passionate about stuff that I bring to the table. We're a bunch of creatives. We get heated. But he said, I know I can be difficult to work with. But he said, this sexual shit, absolutely not.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
the whole difference. We see
Yeah.
so many times of big directors, even actors, that take their shit
They
seriously.
roast Ryan Singer on the regular.
Yeah.
They roast while he's a creep, but they roast him on the regular.
You said Brian?
Brian Singer.
Oh yeah, he's a
X-Men movies.
pedophile. Yeah, he's a pedophile.
But
for real.
they was like saying like, you know, it was Jennifer Lawrence, and she was saying that, you know, women shouldn't direct because women do get too emotional. And Jennifer Lawrence like, I've worked with Ryan Singer before. No.
Okay.
Bro. Okay, look.
She said absolutely not.
All I'm gonna say about the Bo DeMeo thing is posting a video proclaiming your innocence and that the sexual allegations aren't true on a porn site. It's not going to help you with your allegations.
Technically not a porn site.
Technically
but
not a porn site.
That
I think just
bitch
doing
is
it
a
behind a
fucking
paywall
porn
is weird.
site.
It's the paywall.
It's not just a
Paywall.
paywall because there's 100,000 paywalls. You pick the one that they use for porn,
ironic because he was doing
bro. There's
sexual modeling.
There are paywalls for
Your-
podcasts.
your-
There are
your-
paywalls
your
for videos.
Patreon.
There are paywalls for
It
fucking
sounds like
music.
you're slut shaming him.
I'm not slut shaming. I'm just
You're
saying that's not the place
slut-shaming.
for it. You
You're-
I will say that is technically not the place for it.
Yeah.
That is
Because
not-
when I see Michael's opinion on this, because when you are getting allegations of sexual assault
And
and
then
you're posting it on the website where you post your sexual content,
people who
It's
like
a
this
little
page
questionable.
also like.
so yeah, that probably wasn't. And then again, behind the paywall. So now,
That's the only thing I
like
like.
now,
Well, like
but now
Antonio
you're
said.
like, so like for the people who want to see why he. Like his part of the story, but don't want to see the other stuff. You are now subscribed to
only
the
for a
other
month.
stuff.
Now you're automatically
It's only for a
sexually
month.
harassed.
It's only for a month.
You're automatically.
That was I
Hey,
have
have you
agreed
seen
now.
this man?
Yes, but some people who
Mr. DeMeo.
some people just
I
want to see.
consent.
I didn't pay for it.
I
so-
consent. I pay for it.
Well, then you did it for the
So
Bebop for us.
You
You're
watch.
gonna-
You watch
Yeah,
the
on
video.
our
Not this one.
Okay. No. Well, you go watch it though, because
Not until he starts posting regularly on other shit.
I do
I need
not-
to make sure that $9 is worth it.
I don't.
Anyways,
I just getting the video.
right.
of the-
I don't want just the video. I want to see other shit.
yeah.
Because like his
your money's worth.
Wait, before
Or
he cut his
X-Men.
off, before his first when he first was doing it, great content. And like he wasn't even doing nothing explicit. He was just in jock straps and muscle shirts and everything, but it was just nice.
posting pictures.
Yeah, pictures and videos, but like his workout videos and stuff like that. Like,
No
if you-
nude.
Gay playboy.
yeah, essentially it was like tastefully like nerd. It's like he'll have like nerdy jock straps and stuff like that. Like yeah, it was sexy for me. What I'm into.
Gay.
It's just teasing.
Gay.
It's just teasing.
Is that it? Yeah.
That's it.
See, that's
That's
why,
it.
like, OnlyFans, I would take advantage of it solely because so much. You don't got to do nudes. You don't got to do porn.
Yeah.
You just
All I'm saying is
Take
for
pictures of
that
bikini.
video specifically, there were other paywalls you could have used.
You shouldn't use the paywall at all.
Yeah.
in my
have.
opinion.
That's what it is.
Especially
I don't
if
like the
you-
paywall in
If
general.
you believe
You're
in
gonna
your
proclaim
innocence,
your innocence.
why are
and
you
make people
making
pay
people
to
pay
see
for
it?
it?
because he
Like,
saw
bro, that
he
makes
already
no
had such a big
sense.
following on OnlyFans. He's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it.
You also have a big following on Twitter.
And
no, I
maybe
mean
he
like
could
for
be
paywall,
as,
like out of using any
I don't know.
paywall.
We haven't seen the. I haven't seen
That
the
is
video.
weird.
I did. I see quotes from.
Hope somebody
different
leaks
things.
it.
But like, I will say, maybe he was able to be as unfiltered. Maybe.
No, have you been on Twitter lately?
I know, right? But you don't have to do that shit for free on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. That's just disgusting to me. But anyway,
What time are we at?
I don't know. We're getting into our topics now, though.
7. Wait.
Yes, sir.
So, I gotta tell you guys a story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said you had a story. I'm gonna put my microphone down and give you my full attention.
Stories.
So, you know, I've come to realize that I thought about this. I think the good thing about having so many people on the pod is like we all have like there's almost every week, you know, there's always a chance for some exciting event to happen between the episodes.
So scared.
Right?
So scared.
Right? There's always a chance for some exciting event.
Right.
like Matt with that guy, that weird stalker dude, and me and Wes with that guy that chased or that was yelling at us in the car.
Yeah.
And all of us at that fucking brunch place with the crazy waiter.
Yeah.
You know, there's always some crazy stuff happening. So last night I found out we had a viewer that I wasn't aware of.
Sapaske.
Did you see that? You don't know what I'm talking about? What do you think? Yes. So look.
Your ex?
Yes. Yes. So.
Oh, what am I? Yeah. I said, did someone reach out to you? Oh no.
yeah. Well, technically, yes. So last night, bro, I'm chilling, right? But last night, ironically, was like I usually fucking sleep by like midnight at the latest. Like last night, I could not fucking sleep. So I'm up, and then I get a fucking notification from YouTube that someone left a comment on one of my music videos, and it just said, "Take down the Ali and Noah video now." Which Ali and Noah was like the first video I ever did, like as an artist. Like that was the first video I ever did. And then, so my ex-girlfriend was in that video. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I look at the fucking YouTube page. It's no subscribers and the picture is a cat. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's fucking weird. And then I'm like, I put my phone down. I was going to reply. I would be like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, never mind. And I'm like, you know, just let it. Because it wasn't on the Ali and Noah video. It was on a different video. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's weird. 20 minutes later, I get a notification from Simplified that somebody commented on the Bebop page. I go to look at it, and it's my ex-girlfriend from 10 years ago. And I think I meant to tell you guys. I've definitely told you guys off
So
camera.
she's gonna see this.
Maybe, I don't give a fuck. But she, well,
Like and subscribe.
Thank you for
please.
subscribing.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I don't
we
think
love,
she's
we love
subscribed.
having
you.
a fan.
Yeah.
No, I had to block her after that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I had to block her. But well, not from YouTube, so maybe. But I went to it, and she commented on one of the Bebop things, and then I'm like, what the fuck? So then I went.
What did the comments say?
I'll get to that.
Oh no.
Can't wait.
So she commented on the YouTube, then the Bebop, and then I was like, how the fuck did she even find the Bebop page? And then I realized it was because when Lear posted it, no, it was just one random one of me talking. You put like my name, like Persia Gray speaks facts or something. So imagine she just searched my fucking name and was just commenting on anything that came up. And so she commented on that video, and then I was like, how the fuck did she find? I was like, oh shit. I was like, if she commented on this, she definitely commented on like my artist page. So I go, but that's not connected to my main Facebook. So I logged out to that. I went into the secondary one, and then I went to that page.
Flooding.
She commented on
Flooding.
every fucking post.
Flooding.
Bro, and she was saying like crazy shit. Like she was saying like, this man is not a feminist.
Oh no!
You're not. She's
Caught me.
She's like, this man is not a feminist. And on their other videos, it's like, or other posts, because like they were like random like memes, and she's commenting, she's just like true, or like the 100 emoji, and she's just like, don't believe what he says. He's never changed.
These are on the Bebops?
These were on my personal, or like my artist Facebook.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yo, they bro, no, I deleted them all. I'm like, I blocked her, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. So then she messaged the Bebop page, the Persia Gray page, and the fucking and my personal page.
Oh no.
Let me read you what she said.
Shit.
I used to be an author on one of his pages, and I seen a message that he got randomly. Bro, it was the funniest thing ever.
Bro, okay, look. This, it says, take
God, all caps.
No. I'm gonna describe this because this tells you this says a lot about it. Okay, it says take down, spelled DOEN.
So done.
That
Read it how it's spelt first, and then we'll translate later.
her voice too.
I don't remember what she even sounds like, to be honest. Take down the Ali and Noah video now. You put my underage exposed butt on YouTube 12 lowercase years ago. I've asked already you to uppercase take this down or edit the fucking clip. Take it down, Mike. I fucking hate your Chris Brown wannabe ass. What? Hold on. Hold on. Ready?
Julia running through the
Lear's
kitchen.
off. You can't
He had
even
to
hear
laugh.
Lear. Lear's fucking.
Lear's-
off camera,
like a
Lear
siren.
running around the house,
Losing.
cracking
Siren
up.
of Lear's laugh.
This nigga Chris Brown.
Hold on. Okay, so I fucking hate your Chris Brown wannabe ass. Went nowhere ass bitch. I didn't just want it off my chest, bitch. I could have sued my family for the shit I told you, and you knew that and used it to your advantage and physically, emotionally, and mentally abused me. Your YOURE karma is the life you live. You are absolutely vile. Take this down, lowercase, or I will go to the police. I was underage when this video was shot. Uppercase, fucking take it down. Make a new song about 31609 or re-upload a visual without my butt, you woman-hating bitch. Using a clip of my ass for views, you are a disgrace. Take it down. I don't care about why you two feel justified in leaving this up. You're a woman-hating asshole. Take it down. I didn't know that either.
That's crazy.
Shit. Let's talk about that. Let's start there.
But look.
Why
look,
just
look.
part of it.
bring it in?
But look,
But
Okay.
mind you, okay, let me just point out some things.
Yeah. Point out some facts.
Look, all
Save
of my-
yourself from this comment.
there's I don't even have to do that. Like I haven't talked to this girl in years. She's never asked me to take the video down. Bro, okay, she's never asked me to take the video down, one, okay? And then her butt is not in the video. Like that song is a love song. Like
Her butt's not even in the video.
it's not even in the video. Like, bro, like the part
Maybe she just means herself, or she's just using her butt.
in the video.
she's because like she was my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, okay.
So like it's a love song, so she was my girlfriend in the
interest.
video. But like the only thing that I think she could be talking about was like we were running towards the beach. The video was terrible, awful, worst thing ever. We were running towards the beach, and she was wearing a dress, and like the wind like caught the dress and like blew the dress, but you couldn't see anything. She had held the dress.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then and then as you can see from the tone of that message,
she's nuttier than squirrel shit.
I was the abusive one.
Yeah.
Because that is as I will say this though. I read that shit and I'm like, now I know what Nick felt like when he got put down by that Down syndrome kid at McDonald's. Fuck. Like, you can't.
But I had a new Down syndrome kid pick me up. So
I could, but like in this, I just say that because I can't even say anything because like you are like she is clearly something happened to her. Like, bro,
Clear ain't shit.
oh, you found the video, you bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Research purposes.
Bro, I was like,
That shit cute. She hating on She hating on the snapback on with the. That was the era. Hating, dog.
Oh man.
Bro, this shit on.
Bro.
you're saying it's a cute video.
Lear
It's a
says
hard
it's a cute
video.
video.
He loves it.
she does not think so.
Snap back.
But yeah, she was but like she's clearly
Yeah,
like
clearly something happened to trigger that, and then her
Like-
go through multiple pages and shit to try to find you.
yeah, and then she's like no, I think she's like actually literally like unwell, like something
happened.
like she's like she's like having a psychotic episode or something like that. Like
Definitely.
and I literally said I literally messaged her back and I was like, because, bro, the last time that we talked was like 2 years ago. And I told you guys in the group chat about it because she called me. We were shooting. Wes was with me at Gage's studio shooting. And I look at my fucking phone and I got 10 calls from her. And we hadn't talked in 8 years.
Damn.
And I had 10 calls from her. I'm like, what the fuck does she want? I fucking pick up one of the times, and then it was just, she was on some fucking crazy thing. She told me a bunch of crazy shit. I knew at that moment,
You dodged a bullet.
like, so I was like, but
Were those messages sent during that time when you got those calls?
this was last night.
Oh, wait.
But-
All those messages were made last night?
Yes, that was last night, bro. Unprovoked.
Oh, dude.
Completely unprovoked.
I'm just high as fuck. The entire time I thought you were just saying you discovered them. You're just
No,
like,
no.
oh,
these
whoa.
were- she sent them
Wow.
last night.
Oh.
But like the last time that we talked, we had a conversation on the phone. She told me a bunch of crazy shit that she'd been doing and fucked up shit. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. Oh man. And then the next day, like we had a normal conversation, bro. Like we got off the phone. The next day she messaged me and said, fuck you. Black men always let me down.
Oh shit.
No.
Jalea, shut up.
She said,
I can't wait to
I
watch. I can't wait to watch a movie with you later.
bro.
I can't wait.
Bro,
Right, the commentary is
yeah,
hilarious.
bro,
I
oh
love
my
it.
god. I wish there was a mic on Julia right now. But
I think he's probably picking up Wes's mic.
I'm like pointing this that way,
Bro.
hoping that it picks them up.
I hope so, bro. But she,
If so, at
she
that
was
moment,
like,
just really raise the volume on
fuck
that.
you, black men always let me down. Like she's like, you all you like you instead. She literally said like there was a long ass rant, but like she said like something along the lines of like instead of writing songs about how I hurt you, you should have empowered me as a woman, and like and we could have done great things and blah
Is
blah.
she
blah.
Harley Quinn your Joker?
Yeah, I don't know what.
She
I was
sounds like a
like,
fucking Deadpool.
Bro,
What the fuck?
she's out of it. And then that was the last time that we talked. And then she blocked me after she messaged me that. So I'm like, okay, well, that was it. And then I just woke up to that. Or no, I just like checked my phone. Fuck you.
Bro.
Bro, so then I messaged her back, right? I literally said, you truly need help. Like,
Damn.
and I hope you get it. Like, truly. But please don't message me again. Or comment on anything that has to do with me, like, please. That was what I said. I woke up today. She was like, take the video down, bitch.
Damn. Fuck.
Girls always say that bitch like.
Bro, she was the only girl that ever called me a bitch, and like it low key gave me a complex about that shit because like as insane as she is like now, like, and I mean that in the literal sense, like actually insane. How she talks is how she has always been.
Just
Like she's
harsh.
when she gets mad, she tries to hurt you. Like so
Okay.
she tries to like when she got mad, like she would say something. She tries to like get you in areas like she is like I don't even care about saying this. Like she's like a textbook case of like hurt people. Like
Oh,
she had
okay.
a fucked up upbringing. So like
Damn.
she was like that even before we dated. And then when we got together, like that was why we got together even to begin with, is because when the first time we hung out,
Commiserated.
I think that's what she was talking about when she was saying like I could have sued my family for the stuff that I told you. I don't know what actually she was talking about, but I'm assuming she was talking about that because the first time that we hung out, she like trauma dumped on me and I listened to her and she's like, you're the only person that's ever listened to me. So like that was like the foundation of our whole relationship. And then, yeah, I know. And
I'm laughing because I'm just picturing you in your fucking newspaper clipping outfit
with the bandana. Hey, I used to wear the
it's just
bandana
you
like a
sitting there
bandit.
just like,
yeah,
damn.
like a bandit.
Oh, like an actual.
Yeah, bro. Like you could only see his eyes. So it's just like in my head, it's just him with a bandana, like he's about to rob a bank from a train, and a fucking
was after
a fitted
that.
hat
Was
on,
this your drug dealer era?
and it's just his eyes.
This was after that.
But I'm just picturing him in that outfit, just like, damn, that's some tough shit. It's like,
Damn,
calm
that's rough.
down, Robin.
That's
No,
rough,
this-
buddy.
this was after that.
Oh,
But bro, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like she, yo, that shit was funny though. She was like, take the video down, bitch.
that's insane that she just like got the gall to just fuck with you that day.
Bro, out of nowhere. Bro, I was like, and then she literally said, like, because she was responding to me saying, like, you need help. And she was like, I'm getting help. This is like I'm getting help. Haven't you ever had a therapist, you fucking idiot?
I don't think she's going to the right one.
I was like,
You
I literally
need
said,
to see somebody else.
yeah, I was literally like,
The therapist just like, hey, if you have anger, let it out.
Right.
You know, get out of
Right,
these
right,
doors.
that's
You
what
go
they
out
know.
there and you hit the first person you see. Just take them right out the game, really.
No, and then she went on. She opened up that laptop so fast.
P-E-R.
First off, she spelled it wrong first.
Definitely spelled it wrong.
P-E-R,
Persai.
yeah,
Right.
like I usually do.
Yeah, but like I literally said, I was like, no therapist told you to go on a tirade
Right, yeah.
towards your ex-boyfriend from 10 years ago. Like, no one told you to do that. I promise.
That's hilarious.
I was like, your butt.
Told her to burn some bridges.
Your butt. Her last name is Bridges. That's funny. But
Ironic.
but she fucking. I was like, I said like, and your butt is not in the video. So, or I'm like, okay, take
Did
care.
you rewatch the video just to double check?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I was like, because I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. I never put, she was only in one video. I never put her exposed behind in a video. So I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then I look, and she wasn't 17. So I'm like, okay. I went, AJ was 17. So I was like, okay.
He's young.
He was younger than
I'll
us.
be forgetting how young people are sometimes.
But I was like,
in an appropriate way.
bro, but I had to tell you guys that because I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Well, that's terrible. And while you're getting brought down, let's talk about how I got brought up.
By
you
a
know what
Down
I'm saying?
syndrome kid.
Yeah, dude. I got
Brought up
by
from the Downs.
So last time I encountered, why are you looking at me like this? No, this guy brought me up, dude. He brought me way up. I was at work.
I was gonna say that.
I was at work, right? Okay, look, I was at work. I'm not John Cena, but probably close. I was at work, bro, and I just loved every minute of it, dude. So I was at work, and this lady comes up to the counter, and she was like, I'm here to pick up my glasses. I bet. Her son was with her. He had Down syndrome. He also had a pair of glasses. His weren't ready yet, though. And I had my button up on, and I had a tie on. And it was a green tie with pink flamingos all over it.
save it.
Just, yeah, save it. Not your last video. We can't even play one of the clips from the last video. So
Shit.
So anyway, so I had my tie on.
Raining hit.
I had my tie on. His mom was like, "Hey, you like his tie?" And he's like,
Damn, she pointed you out.
"Well, yeah, because well, first of all, that day I was fishing for compliments about my tie. I kept bringing it up in every conversation I had with anybody. I was like, dang, my knot's pretty sweet though, right?"
Slut.
Yeah, dude. If I look, my ties are dope, and I know how to do a double Windsor knot. It's fucking fire. Okay, so I'm gonna take my compliments, and if you're not gonna give them, I'm gonna just get them out you. Okay. So the mom walked up, and I didn't even have to fish to these compliments. She was like, "Look at his tie." And he's like, "Oh, pink flamingos. That's cool." He goes, "Man, I wish I was a businessman like you." And I was like, "Yeah, right." And I told him, I said, "You can be whatever you want to be." So then his mom was like, "Look at his tattoos. He's got cool tattoos." He goes, "Well, duh. He's a doctor." And I was like, "Yup, that's 100% of a fact." I just ran with it. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a doctor. That's true. My tattoos are pretty sweet. You can get them too." So it's whatever, dude. I'm a doctor and a businessman, and I feel really good about myself, and I made a new best friend.
That's
Should.
awesome, actually.
That is awesome.
I didn't get called fucking stupid this time.
Fucking idiot, fucking bitch.
You're not a feminist.
not a feminist, a bitch.
But yeah, so
I've always been respectful and uplifting towards women, for the record. That's it.
but yeah, so I got picked up, you got brought down, and I feel good.
Both by people. Never mind.
Well, I mean, there's clearly some undiagnosed.
Be the bigger, better person, just like me.
Sounds like
Bro, I had to, I genuinely did have to. 'Cause
But-
I was like, bro, like that's not a situation
Because-
it didn't even make sense to get mad about
you
it.
can't clap
She
back
raised
because
some
like
wounded.
people in that state of mania. This is me using my social work degree that I don't use. What up, though? People with that state of mania kind of invites conflict.
Yeah.
They're only seeing red, only seeing tunnels. So whatever. If you would have said anything negative, it would have just been a fucking downward spiral, and you wouldn't. There would have been no coming up.
No,
She would have pulled you right into
Proper
something.
reply.
No, that's
bet-
valid.
Yeah, you did something. Hey, get the help that you deserve. Please don't mess with me
No,
again.
bro, I'm
'Cause
like,
even if you wouldn't have said anything, I think it would have triggered her more.
Yes, no, he did it. He handled it right. Yeah, because if she would have kept, she would have kept
As
harassing him.
two therapists, we think
you
that
are
you.
a doctor
I'm a doctor
And a businessman.
and a businessman.
We both, me and Antonio here, we both think that you made the proper and right choice.
No, I mean, I think so, but like in that situation, you're right though, because like I said, like I think the only other person that knows her is Wes, but like Wes, you really knew her
Is that
after
kid, what are you,
like
Barbie?
she already like snapped, right?
President,
Like
CEO.
Or high school, and then I didn't really ever came across her. I just heard stories about her.
yeah, okay, so she
Is this woman of the Caucasus Valley?
she's mixed.
Okay.
But she like in like all the mental illness shit aside,
Mhm.
she was like that even before.
Okay.
Like so like the most like she kept saying shit. I don't know where she got that shit about like me disrespecting women. I was raised with all sisters. Like what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? So I was like I've never that's how I get women. Like I swear to God, I'm not even joking. Like there have been
Tell me. I don't-
there have
I've
been
been
like
with you all my time.
there have been like women where like they literally were attracted to me because I didn't jump like start fucking doing like boo boo the fool shit like just to try and attract them. Like I just treated them like a fucking person. But I will say like to your point, the most disrespectful I've ever been with a woman was with her because
She was pulling.
she drags you down into it. Like she'll say shit trying to hurt your fucking feelings, like trying to like come at you, like she would like be like, that's why your fucking dad died, to get away from you. Like she's like that kind of a
Oh,
person.
bitch would have been through
Like,
a
bro,
fucking
like-
window.
Like
It's like that one fucking chick that I had with
yes,
text
the
me.
same.
'Cause
It's
I-
the same.
Because
It's
I
the
only
same vibe.
knew her for like a week, and after she blew up, she's just like, "You don't even like women. You hate women. You're." And I was just
You're gay.
like, what?
You caught me.
Yeah,
You're gay. You're gay.
But
I feel
anyway,
bad that like that's like a common thing with like straight men. Like you guys, the first thing you hate women and you're gay.
Never hated women. Never anything.
Don't like
But like,
men
but
that-
no, I mean that is valid though. But
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I got brought down. You got lifted up.
yeah, and it's
Fun
a pretty
24 hours.
It's a pretty solid crossover event.
Yeah.
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 Y'all better link the topic.
Speaking of
So-
crossover
Speaking of
events,
Crossing streams.
Those aren't the topics up there.
Oh yeah.
No, we forgot. That's as Ezra.
what movies and
Crossovers.
shows or movies? So like two movies or a couple movies or a couple shows. Would you like a crossover? Like make sense or that you want to see? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
make sense. It doesn't have to be
movies
good.
or shows that you want to cross over that probably never will?
I got a list.
Who wants to go first? I've got a list on my phone, but I've also memorized it because it's fairly short.
I have a couple. Y'all know I'm a Power Ranger nerd.
Okay.
So Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm
now-
surprised they never did.
So they
never
did.
do
They
that?
did in the
twice. So there is a crossover that was on Power Rangers in Space. There was a crossover that was Power Rangers in Space. And they did I don't know if you guys remember around that time there was a live action Ninja Turtle show, and that's when they introduced the female turtle Venus. It's very panned. Everyone hates it. But
Never knew
and
that.
then they did a crossover with that season of Ninja Turtles with that season of Power Rangers.
Oh wow.
I personally love the crossover. It's campy. It's dumb.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't make
They're
sense.
always
I,
gonna
I
be-
did
that's the whole
like
point.
that back in the day. I
Yeah.
did like that episode, but for the most part, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was not it.
The show wasn't good. So I went to a Power Rangers panel recently, and then they talked about the Ninja Turtles crossover from that cast or whatever. They said that was the dumbest shit we ever had to do. I was like, "You're killing me! You're killing me!" Because it was like, what? I don't know what you expect out of a crossover like that.
Yeah.
And so then there's two crossovers comically now in the comics. Very well done.
Yes.
They even made the human versions of the turtles. They're black. Yeah, they're black.
Guess what?
Naturally.
Well, that makes sense because they're turtles from Brooklyn, so they were like, make them niggas.
There's got to be at least
the Bev, bacon eggs.
Hey.
there's got to be one Hispanic one.
You're
In New York, there's got to be a Jew or a Hispanic one.
they're biological brothers, so if one of them has to be,
They are
Yeah.
biological brothers.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
God
My bad.
damn it.
I'm sick of getting yelled at. I didn't do anything. All right.
Anyway, so is
Yeah.
that the crossover?
I would like a decent Power Rangers Ninja Turtle crossover.
Okay.
A good one. Maybe derived from the comics, because the comics one are okay. I don't hate the TV show one. My second one is a Spawn and Justice League Dark.
Ooh.
So I've talked about this before. As y'all know, I'm a Mortal Kombat addicted person. I hate the new one. So I've been playing old school, the last one, Mortal Kombat 11. Spawn is a guest character. Spawn and Joker are guest characters, and they have the funniest dialogue together because Spawn just don't have time for shit, and Joker, all he has is time. So
It's a matter of perspective.
it's a matter of perspective, right? So like, Joker was says this fucking thing, and Spawn's like, "I'm gonna turn you inside out ass first, clown." He said, "You like a hugger, bring it in." And then Spawn would just be like, "I fucking hate clowns," because Violator is his enemy.
Yeah.
His main enemy is a clown.
Spawny, he's our
Man, if he can't do it, no one can. Yeah.
Spawny, S to the P to the A to the on, S to the P to the A to the on, Spawny, Spawny. All right. sorry.
Anyways, so maybe a Spawn and Justice League Dark.
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
I fuck with that heavy.
I like that.
He's crossed over with Batman 3 times now.
Batman a lot.
Yeah, 3 times now.
So
I would like to see
make
Spawn.
it some magic.
Yeah, get some. Yeah, and maybe do a crossover with some Marvel characters at some point.
Yeah.
eventually. But Todd McFarlane. Well, no, Todd McFarlane worked on
He created Venom. So
Spider-Man.
they
yeah,
have
Venom.
it.
They
have
could do a
connection.
Venom and fucking Spawn crossover
Yeah.
since Spawn is basically
technically
Venom
a Venom
because it's a symbiote. Yeah. Well, look at us being twins.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Fucking A, dude.
Should we soak each other later?
We're gonna.
Yay.
Gay.
But yeah, that's it. I'm a witch person also.
Bitch. Witch.
Good video.
Sandwich.
I love
Good
that video. So maybe something with my favorite witch shows. I love Charmed.
Sabrina.
Maybe The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, not with Melissa Joan Hart.
Whoa. Melissa Joan Hart was my first white crush. No, she wasn't.
Yeah, but the
JoJo
one
was.
he's talking about.
She was like the
I love when
third.
you backtrack. So Melissa Joan Hart was not my first crush.
She was like my third.
No, the series he's talking about is very dark.
Very dark, very.
Okay.
It's like witch,
Riverdale dark.
Oh, damn.
but Riverdale.
I
That
remember
made
you
sense,
used to watch
not
that.
Riverdale off the rails.
Okay.
Riverdale that made
Season 1 and 2.
Yeah. So I would like to see maybe Killing Adventures of Sabrina, maybe Charmed, just mix with other witch shows or something like that. I would like to see that because I like witch shit. My favorite movies are Charmed, or TV shows and movies are Charmed, The Craft. So I would like to see shit like that. As y'all know, I'm dick writing Interview with the Vampire, and they have a show that's connected to that. That's on right now. It's shit. It doesn't make any sense. So maybe something with Interview with the Vampire. But yeah, that's it. Give me some witch shit, especially in this coming season. Halloween's coming. So yeah, those are my hopeful crossovers.
Cool. So for show, mine is one I've been advocating for years. We'll never get it, but it's fine. And it's Parks and Rec meets The Office.
Yo,
Because
that would be so fun.
I would love to see Leslie Knope and Michael Scott just go at it.
That would be so
and
fun.
just a conversation. It would be
Yeah.
hilarious. Make Dwight deal with Andy. Fucking just
Dwight
so
would
much
lose
fun.
his shit.
So much fucking fun. I think it would be great. The comedy's there. It's gold. If we're going off movies, these ones I just think would be the most fun. So we got Transformers and Godzilla.
Nice.
Oh, that would be
I think
dope.
that would be a lot of fun. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We got Transformers and G.I. Joe coming out in 2026. There's a comic book out right now that ties those two together quite beautifully. So read that. But Transformers and Godzilla would be friggin' sweet. I didn't want to cuss right there. And then I'm going with Ghostbusters and Men in Black.
Oh, fun.
That would be good.
That would be pretty sweet. I don't know exactly how those two would tie together too well because Ghostbusters goes, aliens. But maybe, they run into something that they think is a ghost, but it's actually an alien that can just phase through shit, or is maybe in a different dimension and fucking with people.
Yeah.
So they need help from the Men in Black. This, that, and the other. That'd be great. I would have so much fun with it.
Space Ghost.
Yes. Honorable mention of a movie that was supposed to come out but was never made, and that is 21 Jump Street and Men in Black.
Yeah.
That was actually supposed to be a crossover.
What?
Yep. That would have been phenomenal.
That would've
and
been
hilarious. Oh
That
my
would've
god.
been-
Yeah.
It would
Jonah
have been
Hill
so
and fucking
good.
could you
Channing
imagine
Tatum with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh my, the comedic gold of Channing Tatum and Will Smith
Yeah.
together. Just get me those two people in a movie, please and thank you, ASAP.
Yeah, that'd be
And then
funny.
this honorable mention comic book wise from my boy Wednesday Poll on Twitter. He is advocating for it for years. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has the largest crossover in comic book history, probably. They've crossed over with Power Rangers, Batman, possibly Naruto coming. I don't know if that's real or fake.
one coming out. So excited.
Yeah, they've crossed over with so many people. The one person that they've never crossed over with who they should, Daredevil.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles and Daredevil.
A
Do
ninja, a
crossover.
blind ninja,
The
and
Foot
Ninja
Clan
Turtles.
and the Hand.
Oh,
Exactly.
they haven't done that
They
yet?
have not done that.
That writes
my boy
itself.
on Twitter,
That's why I'm
Wednesday
kind of
Poll.
feeling like I feel like they. But if you're saying they didn't, then
No, my boy Wednesday Poll, he's a huge Ninja Turtle fan.
That
and he's
writes
very
itself.
upset that is the one thing they've never collabed with. The one thing they've never collabed.
That
and,
literally writes itself. Like,
it literally
to make that
does.
happen.
Yeah, you can. The
Put that shit
Ninja
in
Turtles
AI,
had
and
that
just let them write-
grittiness.
Just let the AI do it.
Well, the
'cause, like,
Ninja
it's
Turtles
so
had
easy.
that. No, get Tom King on it, maybe. Or get Tom
I'm
King.
joking
on it. That's
because
fine.
like it's
yeah,
so
no.
fucking easy.
It's so easy.
to
But if
just
we want a
put
good story,
that
you
together.
need a good story on there. I'd
Yeah.
say Tom King, or I don't know, anybody. But he's the first one who came to mind. But anyway, you can have that grittiness of the original Ninja Turtles, and I think the recent Ninja Turtles is still gritty. I mean, Last Ronin was pretty gritty, but Daredevil's gritty, so it would beautiful work fantastically. I think that would be a great comic book crossover. And I would enjoy that. And then Spawn and Venom, since you brought up Spawn. I didn't even think about Spawn. Spawn and Venom.
That would be good.
They're doing a symbiote war right now.
Yeah.
So if they had Spawn symbiote in there somehow, that'd be so much fun because Todd McFarlane, got inspiration for Spawn through Spider-Man in many ways. I think I read somewhere that during a trial, they didn't know the race of Spider-Man. They just assumed he was white. And they're like, why can't he just be black under there? Why? So that's why he made Spawn black. But then immediately got rid of his skin by burning him alive. It was like clearly this
Race doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. He's a hero regardless, even though he was a mercenary to begin with. But those are my crossovers I'm running with. I feel like those are pretty strong ones.
Those are
I'm
good
excited.
ones.
Thank you. I thought about them today.
I like crossovers, but I've never really been good at like thinking of them because I don't watch a lot of like shows. I usually watch I don't watch like regular shows. I watch like anime and shit. But at most anime is like world building to begin with. So it's like hard to imagine like
Yeah, I
a
couldn't-
different world in like within like you can't like really blend One Piece with Naruto because like there's already a Japan in One Piece.
They do
So
do a
like
crossover.
there's like crossover, like they mention each other, but they're not like an actual crossover.
There is a crossover episode for anime, which had I think it was Goku, Luffy, and
I can't
that
remember.
one. I don't remember.
Yeah,
who that
it was
other
an
guy
anime
is.
and I don't watch, but it was like
Yeah.
a fighting anime.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're talking about. That's what I was.
That was interesting. And also the Full Metal Alchemist movie, if I'm not mistaken, is a crossover between the
Metal
two
Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist shows.
Okay.
They're set in different dimensions and they kind of cross over.
Yeah, see, like the only way in the like in a lot of this shit, like the only way where you could cross over is like for dimension. I'm not doing all that, but
I think you could do it pretty good with a couple of them. Like if you took Roni Kenshin with Gintama.
that could work. Or Black Clover with fucking Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, like you could just say they're in a part of a land that they haven't gotten to yet because you wouldn't know how big the fucking planet
Yeah,
is.
but it's like it has to kind of be related.
It's really specific.
themes.
I think
I would
those-
think
those would be
JJK and Chainsaw Man could be one.
You think so?
Their rules are very similar. Devil
Or aren't
they
in
get
the
more power,
same
the more energy towards
Yeah.
it.
writers or the studio?
No,
Also,
but they're
yeah.
just fans of each other.
Yeah.
They even, as they were writing, they got inspired by each other.
Okay.
They're just very big fans of each other.
I will say this though, I know it's common in the comic books and like even the cartoon, but like I want to see a live action crossover of like X-Men with the fucking MCU like Marvel heroes. Like I want to see how they would interact with each other.
I'm excited.
like
in the movies.
Yeah, like in the actual movies and shit. Because like I want to see like how they, because like they're similar, but they're not.
No, the
like-
X-Men are the found family. They're literally a found family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Whereas the X-Men are essentially coworkers. We talked about this before about how certain people will handle certain things and stuff like that. And so how the X-Men handles world crises, it's very fucking different than how the Avengers handle world crises.
yeah.
Civil War, it's literally one of the main points in Civil War is like the X-Men, when it comes to the hero registration shit, the X-Men are firmly against that shit. Because like it's essentially the Mutant Registration Act, just with superheroes, and it puts people on blast that don't need to be on blast.
Yeah.
Whereas, the Avengers are like, put us on blast. We need
Not all the
rules.
Avengers.
Not all of them,
I'm about to
but
say.
Tony, and for the most part, Tony.
Yeah.
Are like, we need these blah 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 blah. So it's interesting.
Give them armbands.
You got the Avengers versus the X-Men.
But that's a
God
good
damn
one
it.
though. I can't wait. I hope we get to see that in our lifetime. A good crossover and a good fight, a good disagreement between a good X-Men team and
Avengers versus
and
X-Men,
Avengers.
man.
I mean, yeah, that was a good one.
It was
I'm
good.
actually curious what that would look like because even Deadpool and Wolverine, like I think I said this on when we were reviewing it, like that was a Deadpool movie and Wolverine was just in it. Like it wasn't like Wolverine
One thing I
as
felt it was a
in
Wolverine
the capacity of he wasn't Wolverine in that movie. Like he wasn't in the capacity of like
I get what you mean.
you get what I'm saying. Like
It was
I want to
Jackman Wolverine.
yeah,
movie.
yeah. I want to see
anything,
like
but-
like they have different feels to them, so it's hard to imagine what they would be like in the same like thing. But because like X-Men have like a very vigilante kind of feel to them, and like they're like these niggas are just in a mansion. Like, all right, let's go handle this.
Because they're like I was saying, like they handle stuff very fucking differently. Their fight ain't necessarily an Avengers fight.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it's
but the world fight is an X-Men fight.
Yes.
So any Avengers fight is an X-Men fight, but any
an
X-Men fight is not an Avengers fight.
Yeah.
So true.
Spit.
But they're changing now. Like,
hey, let
Tony Stark.
them fight for themselves. That's what they wanted, right,
Well,
brother?
yeah, in the comics they're
Right.
trying to do more for the mutants
They're
now.
trying to be more
Mindful and everything.
more Justice League,
More
you know-
Marvel woke.
not woke.
Marvel woke. We got a lot of that.
I don't want to see all these mutants around here.
Yeah, so
I don't
that's
want to see a mutant in everything I watch.
They call them muties. I hate the fucking slur for it.
They call them what?
muties.
Muties?
sounds
yeah.
like the little cuties.
Fucking mutie.
My daughter ain't marrying no
No
mutie.
just like a dude that can't talk. The person that can't talk.
Steve, get in the
Mutie,
truck.
Get this mutie out of here.
Let's go get him.
Oh man.
Logan, get out here.
Logan, that's an actual mutant.
Put a burning
Wolverine.
X in his front yard.
Oh,
They dress in X-Men. They dress in fucking Iron Man hoods.
Oh my
Dog.
god.
oh.
Bro. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do a fucking Remember the Titans with mutants.
What happens? They go to burn across
my
now.
brother.
Just falls over.
We're brother.
Right.
Can't you
Brother.
tell, man?
So
it's the
remember
fucking,
the
the fucking lizard from X-Men 96.
Right. Or have Beast
And Robin.
and, right.
Did you say Robin?
They're fucking
Yeah, it's DC. Which they've actually done a crossover, Titans and the X-Men. That was one of the first major Marvel DC crossovers. Huge.
That's like
So
that's the comic book equivalent of when Bloods and Crips like tie their flags together.
they've done a few.
Wait, what?
Hey, they
That's
did
the comic book equivalent. Like, you know, like in the Kendrick Lamar videos, the Bloods and the Crips came out. They were like, yeah, oh my God, Kendrick united Compton.
Hey, the 90s
Over a
did
Canadian.
That. The 90s did it with Marvel and DC, man. The amalgam. I don't know how to say the name, but they combined all of their characters together. You had Ghost Rider and fucking Etrigan and Flash. His name is Speed Demon. You had Superboy and Spider-Man named Spider-Boy. You had a lot. Wolverine and Batman, Dark Claw. Some shit.
Fucking lit.
Speaking, I'm only saying this, and then we get to Matt.
Yeah.
But I'm only saying this because you just said
I'm here too.
Ghost Rider. That's how the mutants feel.
Just a freaking mutie, dude.
That's how the mutants felt when they did the crossover.
Yeah.
Like, what about us? Get back in your cage.
Right.
But anyway, sorry. I'm taking the mutant racism.
Yeah, you're getting your
euphemism
it's your
is
time
real,
to
ain't it?
shine.
It is real.
There's a certain part of you shining right now. Certain part. We won't say what it is.
White.
Oh, please stop.
Oh God.
Hey,
Oh,
this,
my
is,
goodness.
this is why the KKK hates race mixing. It gets very confusing. You know who else hates race mixing?
What did you have to say?
Yeah, like what is happening? Yeah.
Who else hates race mixing?
I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say here.
The heroes in the MCU.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't want no mutie around me.
They got one in them now.
Okay. Did you just touch my foot?
I did. Sorry.
It's been a rough 24 hours for me. Ghost Rider. You said that thing about Ghost Rider like a few episodes ago.
Mhm.
And if I was to have a superpower, I would want that superpower.
Pen and stare.
Yes.
What?
Oh my God.
That looks
bro.
like the most painful power to
Yeah, I
ever
was
have.
watching
Doesn't
the
hurt.
transformation sequence for
It
Ghost
doesn't
Rider. That shit looks terrible.
I think he
doesn't
just wants
hurt.
to stare.
No, it doesn't hurt him. I like the idea of a superpower that makes. I like it. Could be pen and stare. It could be.
You just want
it
to
would-
glare someone.
No,
you drew it.
No, it could be. It could be full counter from fucking
Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins. I like the idea of a power where like you can make someone feel what they did.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Like-
Okay, gotcha.
Sonny.
No,
Like,
yeah, I got it.
because
I do like that.
there's a lot of people that would not. I like.
Fun fact: Ghost Rider can't do a pen and stare on the Punisher because he doesn't feel bad for anything he's done.
Wow.
So it doesn't work. Null and void, baby.
Why did he try to
doesn't
kill the
care.
Punisher?
Can't wait to watch Dude.
Everyone tries to kill the Punisher. He's a dick.
Hey, he fucked my man's wife from The Walking Dead, so he deserves it.
Rick.
That was his
Lorenthal. Yeah. But anyway, Matt, what are your crossovers?
My crossovers, what we got here? I got Godzilla and Power Rangers. So it's
Really?
That's a comic book.
That is a comic.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Ah, that's
I
cool
got
as
it
fuck.
upstairs.
Anything
What?
can be
Alright.
a comic book.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Anything.
Yeah, no, 100%. But Godzilla and Power Rangers because big mech, giant monster, cool. The Boys and Invincible. I feel like that's a very
Ooh.
like obvious one, but that is
Yeah.
one that like could work easily. It's just take the same shit, literally
Mortal
replace.
Kombat 1.
Oh, yeah.
Omni-Man and Home.
We saw that at the same time.
It
We're
was a spider.
sisters.
Oh,
Oh, I saw that earlier,
I'm-
but I didn't want to do anything.
Omni-Man and
Okay, what
Homelander
the
are in
fuck?
the game together.
I guess I'm the mutant here.
Yeah, you are. Are you
I wanted to
Spider-Man
see
now?
if you would
I'm the
turn into
mutie.
one.
Omni-Man and Homelander are in Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, they are. Duh.
They
yeah.
have voice lines like at each other, saying like,
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Who would win that fight?
Dude,
Omni-Man.
let's not have this.
All right,
Omni-Man
that's
would
fine.
win.
It's Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
It's easily
Omni-Man.
no
Well,
doubt.
Yeah, Omni-Man
Yeah,
is an
but
alien.
Fucking
so never
Homelander
mind.
was getting his ass handed to him by what's her face in the Boys season 3. So
Yeah.
Because
That's
Omni-Man,
gr-
I said
Maeve.
this in the Omni-Man can't fight. He's just strong.
Homelander.
Homelander, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Homelander
yeah,
can't
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
He's just strong. Like
Yeah.
Omni-Man knows actual martial arts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can actually fight.
That thing that's like the line he says in Mortal Kombat where he's like, "Oh, you think you're the top?" Like Homelander's like, "Oh, you think you're the top? I'm gonna show you I'm the real star." And he's like, "You're actually about to fight somebody for
Yeah.
once."
Yeah,
And
but
then-
also
Right,
that,
he's like, I'm about to beat
like,
your fucking ass.
Omni-Man's race is used to killing each other,
it's
and
literally-
whoever
yeah.
survives is at the top.
That fight was
Homelander
fucking
only
crazy.
fought like one person on his level, and he's like, as soon as he's Omni-Man's like, I'm used to this. This is regular shit. I'm going to shit in your mouth now. Give me 2 seconds.
That fucking
So-
move that he does in Mortal Kombat, which I haven't played, I've only seen like gameplay footage of it, but where he like flies through the person,
yeah,
that's fucking
Omni-Man?
wild. That's Omni-Man, isn't it?
yeah. Well, no, wait,
They
no.
fucking flight.
I think it is. It
No,
could
like,
be
they,
either or.
They like fly through them and like they
That's the
disintegrate.
finisher. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, that's Omni Man.
yeah.
Omni Man could like it's called Blitz, and he just like, cause like he could do it as like a shield thing. It's armored. I'm sorry, it's armored. So he'll just like stand there and do like a rush at you, and then it'll just take you down. But as a finisher, he'll fucking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a solid way to die, though. You know?
Yep. And that's what Omni Man can do.
Yeah, I'd rather be painless like that. If I see Omni Man, he's gonna kill me. Just do that shit. Please don't make me.
Yeah,
pull out my
Omni
spine
Man.
and make me
Exactly.
feel
There's a
shit.
difference between like pent up rage of like being autistic and not knowing how to use your emotions and going uncontrolled.
Honestly,
And then
no.
there's like
You talking about my ex-girlfriend?
Right. Destroy us all.
Sign her.
Destroy
onto
us
that
all.
one. And then
Destroy
the
us
other
all.
one is literally a trained born alien killer. Like,
Yeah.
and my last crossover
Wait,
would be.
you called. I just realized you called all home later autistic.
He is very autistic.
Yeah, he is.
Very
My
much.
pubes
very
white.
much. The
My pubes
milk.
white.
All
Oh my
right.
god, give me milk. Give me mommy's milk.
That was gross. Fucking disgusting.
Last one,
Hilarious.
which this was actually
fucking hilarious.
teased. I think I sent this. This was teased that it might actually happen. It's Always Sunny in Abbott Elementary.
Yo,
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
Why?
That one would be
actually, whoa.
Yeah,
that
so-
would be wild.
Wow.
Have you guys watched Abbott?
Yeah, I watched it all.
I've seen the clips and I love them.
Oh, I
love Abbott
You gotta watch
Elementary.
it. You
I'm
gotta
gonna
watch
start
it.
the show
It's
eventually, yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
It's a good show.
And so Abbott, the main creator or the lady, I can't remember what her name is, but
Quinta Bronson.
yes, it was about a month or two ago. She said we're getting ready for a crossover. Like she either tweeted it or something. And a month before that, or 2 months before that, Rob posted a picture of her on set saying, "Oh, look who's here," just like because they're friends. And then after she posted that, somebody replied with that post in that, and then Rob quoted that with like eye emojis. So it's Always Sunny in Abbott Elementary. I mean, I'm probably the biggest It's Always Sunny fan I know personally. That is my favorite like live action show of all time, just because so much I can go on. I just want to see them interact with anything, anybody, do some
everywhere all at
shit
once.
because they're so fucking wild and weird, but hilarious because they have a chemistry.
Yeah.
They're literally there to be like, let's just be naturally funny. Let's have a chemistry going on. Let's have a vibe. Let's get what's going on. And then if they can't get what your vibe is, like if you can't get on the same vibe, they know how to run off of that to be funny. Like there's an episode in It's Always Sunny. It's the boxing episode where Frank is like teaching Dee to train to defend herself, and that's when Dee starts doing steroids. And then there's a part where Frank's old boxing old dude is there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you remember the old times when I beat your ass?" and pretty much made him feel like a dick. Apparently on set, that other old guy, they couldn't tell if he was actually an asshole or not, because that's how they would talk to like Frank or Danny DeVito, and that guy would talk to each other off camera. So they're just like, that guy, we just got him on. We didn't really talk to him too much. We didn't vibe, but like that was the point, like that, because he was funny. We needed that. We wanted him to feel like a natural asshole.
Yeah.
We didn't know, and so I think like It's Always Sunny on any TV show, any interacting with anybody would be hilarious because their characters are meant to be like completely brain dead of how to interact socially. Like they have no social cues whatsoever.
Because you want to put them in the setting where they talk to children.
It's chill. So
I mean,
much.
there's an episode where they beat the shit out of children.
Oh, I mean, dude, there's so just the setting, because Abbott is like, you could see that as a progressive show, like a quote unquote woke show in the
they
best
both
way.
take place in, well, yeah, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then like when you look at the Abbott, like of course they have a gay character in it. They have it's predominantly black in the area, of course, that they're going for. They go through all the stuff of people having like sex lives in terms of like prostitution, they go through all this stuff of saying, hey, anything's acceptable. It's Always Sunny. Their jokes is they go through everything and they are like very confused and scared of it. So the thought
So
of
good
them
at it.
being like in an area where there's a gay guy, predominantly black, it's funny
Yeah.
ignorance. Like it's
Yeah.
just like that would be a perfect chemistry for them to just melt down. Because I'm not trying, like if I see The Office in a Parks and Rec like crossover. I'm trying to see the goofy shenanigans of what they usually get into. Abbott Elementary, their normal conflicts are just like their personalities bouncing off of each other, and they're just like, they're all functional normal people. They all have their weird tics. So like to see somebody completely that throws off the whole mojo to where you're generally not going, like, that's just something that I would personally love to see.
I actually think like when you were saying that, it wouldn't work, but I like the idea of it. New Girl and Always Sunny would be funny.
That'd
But-
that would
that'd be
work.
insane.
It wouldn't work because New Girl is a very toned down. It's the subject matter is similar, but they don't cuss. They don't fucking talk about race in a serious way. They don't like do anything like it's
That
like a
Schmidt
very
and fucking Winston
yeah.
episode.
It's a very like
It's like I just happen
Might
to have
not be a
friends who are
good
white.
way to explain it, but it's not like slapstick humor.
yeah. It's
Where
like
it feels more like a joke that you can go on stage, while It's Always Sunny is
yeah.
mostly improv. Like they're just like whatever goes. together.
Oddly, I think Always Sunny would do well with Arrested Development.
Ooh, yeah.
I think
yes.
yeah, I
yes.
think because Arrested
That's right.
Development
That would-
has
Similar.
the potential to be edgy like that, but it's just Jason Bateman. You know how Jason Bateman acts. Michael Cera. We all know how Michael Cera is. That's how he's been. Like he started off in that at like the age of like 14 or some shit like that, and just awkward boy. And then we got Will Arnett in there, who's Will Arnett.
Yeah, that would-
Will Arnett with Charlie Day would be phenomenal because Will Arnett is a fucking idiot as Job.
Oh, I was thinking of
fucking
Community
idiot.
for a minute, like Community mixed with the Soy Sunny, and then have like Donald Glover's character with Charlie. Oh man,
That would be funny. Oh, you got Donald Glover and Abed. Troy and Abed with
yeah.
Charlie Day would
Yes.
be great.
Woo.
But I just think they would do well. And unfortunately, we've lost the great Lucille. I forget what her actual name is, but Lucille, the mother, she passed away some years ago from Arrested Development. Rest in peace to that queen. But I mean, her and fucking Danny DeVito's character, it was just, like the whole thing would be phenomenal because I think they would. When you're looking for a crossover, you're looking for personalities that are going to vibe well together.
100%.
And I think watch Arrested Development season 1 through 3. Do not watch 4 and 5. That's when Netflix picked it up and there was that cash grab shit. But 1 through 3, phenomenal. Like 3, they knew they were getting canceled, and they pointed it out as many times as they could in fucking episodes that they were getting canceled. But Arrested Development 1 through 3, phenomenal.
You know
I think
what?
that is the best television I've ever seen
I
in my
think
life.
what would all my friends that have watched Arrested Development also say it's like top
There's
tier.
literally
top tier
like
shit.
it was a little bit edgier for that time. Like I think Tobias makes fun of Jason Bateman's character's wife being dead. Like he was trying to give them advice, Tobias and his wife advice, which is Jason Bateman's sister on the show. And he's like, yeah, this, and he's like, oh, that's rich coming from you. I forgot your wife's dead. And he's like,
Yeah,
sitting
that's
there,
that's
and he's
literally
like,
the shit.
my bad. I'm just gonna. They have very like
Perfect.
He says like gay shit all the time.
Like Antonio.
when he drew himself, or not drew, he colored himself blue. He goes,
Like a
I blew
mutant.
myself.
Oh,
And
I
like
know
he
that-
says
oh my
shit like
God.
that. Like
That
their
is
humor is
perfect.
very dry.
I blew myself several times.
Exactly. Except a little different on his end than Tobias's end. And he's like, he has a business card. Very funny. He's an analyst and a therapist, but he put the business card together.
Oh no.
So
Anal therapist.
Anal
there isn't
Analyst.
there. It's
Anal rapist.
Oh no!
and he's passing that business card out to people,
They
bro.
literally
And
have
it's-
that
so it's
same
like,
joke in It's Sunny.
yeah, exactly. So I think that those two shows would vibe so fucking
That's
well
a
together.
really great one.
Yeah.
So well.
Two
In
of them
terms of
this
being on the same
episode.
edgy vibe, I would say Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Ooh, yeah.
That would be a good one. That's Sunny.
Curb Your Enthusiasm has an episode with Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit fucking killed me because the whole episode with Michael J. Fox and Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David sees Michael J. Fox and he thinks he's waving at him, but it's just his Parkinson's.
Oh,
So
shit.
the whole episode he's like feeling bad, and then at the end you find out Michael J. Fox was fucking with him the whole time. He does have Parkinson's, but he
Yeah,
uses
he's
it to
actually
fuck
good,
with Larry
yeah.
David the whole episode. I have a skit for that. But anyway,
Anyways, yeah, that's my crossover.
yeah.
I've got one.
Yeah, what's
Ooh.
yours?
All right.
Okay.
So
probably that's gonna have to.
Miles from the Spider-Verse series and the Seth Rogen TMNT.
Okay, so you want the
Oh.
Spider?
Oh,
that'd be funny.
So Miles
Damn,
Morales
that was
Spider-Man
good.
crossover with the TMNT Seth Rogen's. I do like that. They're around the same age range too,
Yeah.
so that actually is perfect.
I'm sure they.
They
would.
could
Same
go to
hood.
high school with him.
Yeah,
could.
they could like
No,
do
they're
it
not
in
that smart.
between one
Donnie
and
is
they
fine.
could have it in the time period between 1 and 2 of the Spider-Verse, and he would still be in
Good
high school.
crossover.
Yeah.
Solid crossover.
That's-
And the
that's really
animation
good,
style. I mean, you can do any animation.
Similar
style.
animation style too.
Yeah.
Before we get to layers, do you think? Could you imagine? I don't know if it's ever happened. Something doing a crossover and it works so well that that's it for like that's how it just goes on. Like
Timmy
small
Power.
examples I can think of would be like superheroes. Like oh this guy was meant for this one and this guy was meant for
Like
that one. but
Storm
it works.
constantly being part of the Avengers type
Well,
energy.
I think
Yeah,
actually the
or
best
like-
would be Batman and Superman, to where
Alright.
they were their own separate things, and then they became the world's finest, and which has been
And that's
an
a ongoing
ongoing
comic
thing
book.
for years. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, that's
So,
a perfect
Like
like,
thing.
that
that's
would be
their own.
perfect.
They have their own. That's their own franchise. It's just Batman, Superman together doing shit. So
all right, that is probably
So,
the
yeah.
best example.
Yeah. Also, one of the best comic books out right now. So there you go.
Spider-Man and Attack on Titan.
That's an actual thing.
Yeah,
I know, but that would be a good
Is it really?
crossover.
Yeah. It's a manga. And did they do a comic book version of it? Okay, I can't
saw
remember.
was-
There's a manga version too,
how?
but that might be Avengers.
They do this.
That's
They
what it was. It was
they do
Avengers Attack on
technically
Titan.
do like
That's what I
a
said.
similar thing. Like they're both swinging from fucking vines and shit,
Did you say
attacking
Vines?
whatever the fuck. Tarzan, Tarzan and Attack on
Tarzan and Attack on Titan.
All right,
All right,
clear.
Lear, what's yours?
Real quick, I wanted to say, like, with that Will Arnett and Jesse Bateman thing, they just got a $100 million bag from Sirius XM
God
to do their
damn.
smartless shit.
Nice. Their
Yeah.
I hear
podcast
that's
is
great.
one of my favorites.
No, that shit is
Friends
hilarious.
TV said
because
it's
they
phenomenal.
the fact that they all pick out a secret guest and the other two don't know until they're on is always so much fun.
I gotta
It's
watch more.
so much
That's
fun.
smart, actually.
But
Oh my God,
I got 2 crossover events. So I got first one, I got Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. They actually have like a few Easter eggs in there. That's
I was
like
about to say Breaking Bad and Ozark.
it's like if you watch the second season of Walking Dead, I think Daryl used some of the he had a bag of the blue meth that Jesse and Walt were making.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Where he said that he got the meth from a dude out in like Albuquerque. Where
Oh wow.
what's it called was that? So I mean, it could have happened. And video game shit. I got the new God of War and the Wokon dude. They're both strong as fuck. Basically,
said
God.
God,
yeah,
what?
God.
Wukong?
Wukong.
Wukong.
Oh, Wukong.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wukong. They're
Yeah,
both
we do.
strong as
Oh
shit.
man, video games. Whew, I'd have to take a minute.
Yeah, video games is a whole different episode.
Yeah, that's a great
How
one.
much time we got left? I want to talk about the Terminator real quick.
We're at almost at 1:30.
All right.
Yeah.
Terminator 0 dropped on
What the fuck?
Forgot about that.
He said- All right, yeah, go ahead.
No, you.
Terminator 0 dropped on Netflix. And honestly, man, that shit might be the best thing that happened to Terminator since the second Terminator movie.
I hear
it's been a lot of Terminator shit that's been ass. It's been I like Salvation, but that was like fucking 15 years ago. But no, it was really good. It was a lot of the story was a little shaky, but they incorporated a lot from 1 and 2 Terminator, but it's kind of refreshing for the franchise.
Do you know where it takes?
It took place in Tokyo.
No, I mean my bad. In the timeline of
The
the,
timeline, it's a whole new timeline. It's a different timeline
Universe?
because it's like because
Okay.
it's kind of like
Gotcha.
Skynet was about to go online, so somebody invented something to try to stop Skynet. But then in their future, Skynet and this thing that they invented started working together. So they sent somebody back to try to stop Skynet again. But yeah, it was a little different. Story was a little at the end, and it's only 8 episodes, so yeah, I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
All right, good
good
review.
Here's quick licks.
Good review. Our last topic is shows that we thought ended too soon, but we could just, name our number one. I only have one. I only have one.
I got a couple, but it's one that I really wanted to get
a
into.
rant.
Yeah, I have a big.
So
one.
we'll let Antonio go last.
Okay. Because mine's all right. All right.
Do you
all
have a
right.
rant too?
I don't know if it will go in rant. It's a bit. I'm very passionate about it.
Okay.
Well,
I'll go
let's see.
first then. I'll go
All right,
first.
you go first.
I'll go first. Mine's pretty simple. Schitt's Creek.
All right.
Really good show. Schitt's Creek. So I think only 4 or 5 seasons. It's fucking hilarious. It's about a rich family who got fucked over, lost all their money, and they had to go live in a motel that they accidentally bought as a joke because it was in a town called Schitt's Creek. So they bought it and then they had to go live there.
Is it a comedy show?
It is.
I've definitely heard
It's
of it.
by
The
Dan
dad from
Levi
American Pie.
and Eugene Levi.
Oh.
They wrote it together.
Those are the
From
From the Oscars too.
from
Or the Emmys.
American Pie. The dad from American Pie.
oh shit.
Yeah, him and
okay.
his son wrote
Oh.
the show together. It's hilarious. They have the mom from Home Alone. She's in there. They had to beg her to be.
So
in it,
would you
too.
say that it ended too soon, as in you want more, or just ended too soon, where it's like there's no conclusion?
No, there's an conclusion, but I think they kind of rushed the conclusion.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think we could have got more out of it.
Okay.
And it was excellent. I mean, it did everything in that show so well. The character development was A1. So yeah,
So does it get like serious about stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
It gets very serious about stuff.
Oh, okay. Is it
Like
not just straight
David,
comedy?
the main character, Dan, in real life, he is. What's the sexuality where you're down for anything as long as
Poly.
Pan? He's Pan, so he has sex with this girl, and
Gay.
she's confused. She goes, "I thought you were gay," and then he was like,
Sometimes I like red wine.
"Sometimes,
Sometimes I like white wine.
yes,
Sometimes I like white wine that thinks it's a rosé.
yes." So he
It
explains.
doesn't matter about the wine. It doesn't matter about the flavor. I just like the wine.
Yes, he explains it very well in a way
that's actually a
that
good way to put
makes alcoholics understand it.
Yeah.
And so it's very good. It's very good. It's fantastic. There's just
I love
fucking what's her name? What's the
Maura.
sister?
sister.
Forget her name. Her character development is so good
Yeah.
because she's a stuck up, just uses
Rich girl.
everybody, rich girl.
So she's-
your typical platinum
You guys have
blonde.
never
just
seen
dick.
Schitt's Creek?
No,
So
I've
good.
I know like
Oh,
in
so
terms
good.
of it being legendary.
She's
Like, I
so
know-
good. It's one of
She
the best
starts
comedies
off
of our
being
generation.
one of the most selfish characters in the show, and then ends up being one of the
most
most
selfless.
selfless.
Wow. Nice. Okay.
And
Ew,
it's just
David.
great. Oh my god! There's my manager's name is David, and there's a sticker in his office that says "You, David." He still doesn't know it's there. But yeah, that's it for me.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. For me, I'll just go down the list. Mob Psycho. Not because I think that it didn't conclude good. It's just I wanted more. It's
Selfish
like
reasons.
exactly. It's like
okay,
the
hey.
way it ends at a peak. Like it ends where I'm like, wow, this is the best, and I just want more.
Yeah.
Ozark. Now Ozark is one that for me, the way that it ends didn't satisfy me. So I think it ended too soon. Where I'm like,
See, I think that ended perfectly because that's how it ends in real life. That
No, it doesn't.
family got away, dude. That family's always gonna get away. That
all right,
family.
no. See, all right. So I tried doing this with The Boys, why I didn't really like season 2 or 1, but since I didn't see it in a while, I couldn't nail down the reasons. When Ozark ended, I remember there was at least 3 or 4, not necessarily loose ends, but things where I'm like, but I'd still know like more. Like one, it was the dude, like the investigator. What did he just stop? What happened? What?
Thought they killed him.
You talking about Petty? They killed Petty.
Yeah, they killed him.
Petty died by
The
he
other
was one of the
investigator got
investigators.
killed too at the end.
yeah.
Is that the last one, the very, very end?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so now,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
so that's
Jonah killed him.
after he died. Now it's like, all right, I there's so much more. I was like, oh, not you're still in the shits. Like that was my thing, where it's like, you guys didn't resolve this. You are still like, they're not safe.
Yeah, but the
Like,
story that we were focused on ended. That was it.
But what happened with the? I mean, I understand
guess-
it because like,
I
what's it
understand.
called? Died in the cartel and everything. So the
Yes.
cartel just let that go.
See, that's where I guess my expectations where I got disappointed. Whereas when they went to the cartel and they were doing their things, I was getting excited. I was like, it was giving me Breaking Bad moments where Walt was starting to get actually up there. Like he was actually starting to be like on top. And so when I was seeing Marty and like his wife like manipulating their way to get to the top, I was like, okay, let's see where they go. Shit got messy. And then the investigator guy was getting kind of close again, foggy memory. The way that Beth, the skinny white girl, is that her name? Beth? The way that what's her name? Ruth. Yes,
yeah.
Ruth. The way she died, I actually like. I was like, that's a good ending. It sucked, but like it was like, all right,
Yeah.
she's ending. But the family, was just like, you guys are still in it. And I didn't see them get to the top. Like, they didn't get to the top. I wanted to either see them ended as like, oh, we're kingpins type shit, or getting killed.
Well, they kind
or
of were
breaking
kingpins.
up or
They
getting
were kind
arrested.
of
They
kingpins in like the
got-
pharmaceutical aspect because they were trying to get as much pharma drugs as they could get, and they got to the top. They blackmailed the girl,
yeah,
and
I forgot
everything.
about
They got
that
exactly
shit.
where they
Yeah.
wanted to go. Yeah.
They honestly
And then
were
the perfect
higher
was
than the
for them.
cartel.
Yeah. So yeah. Next.
For me, I just wanted
I didn't
more.
really like the ending anyway that much either.
Yeah, it was.
And
It was,
Ozark was
definitely-
really
it was
good.
not a bad ending, like at all. It's not one of those things where I think it ruins it. Still go watch Ozark, one of my favorite shows. Just I think I need more. Teen Titans cartoon for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The Demon Slayer manga, that is just for personal reasons. So just more and more. Jujutsu Kaisen,
Just disappointment. Let's just move on from that. Just disappointment.
Game of Thrones,
Just disappointment. Just disappointment.
Steven Universe. Now this is an interesting one because the ending is phenomenal. It's great, spectacular. But I'm not sure if you are aware, Antonio. But the ending actually was pushed because they were going to cancel. Steven Universe got canceled, so they're like, all right, we
They
just gotta end
hate
this. We
gay
just gotta end
people.
it."
They hate gay
Pretty
people
much. And
so
so
much.
when they ended it, it was again phenomenal, spectacular, one of the best endings of anything ever. But ended too soon. Big one, Infinity Train. I don't know if has anybody heard of Infinity
I've
Train?
heard of it. I didn't watch
It's a
it.
cartoon. It was on Cartoon Network. It was made by the same dude that made Regular Show. It was during the time when Cartoon Network was doing this program where you can make a pilot of a cartoon. They'll put the pilot on their YouTube channel, and depending on how good it does, they'll make it a show. Infinity Train did that. It blew up. He made it a show. Long story short, it's about a kid who has like issues at home with her parents going on with divorce. And she wants to go to this camp, but they're not going to let her go to this camp because they're getting a divorce. So like somebody can't drive her, blah, 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 blah. So she like wants to run away, sees this giant train, gets on the train. So now she's stuck in this big, like huge other world of a train. All the carts are different. And as she goes on, she has this number on her hand that has to keep going down. Starting to sound familiar, or
It's 1942 Germany.
no, not that. No, a little bit different.
Trains and numbers.
How you know the date by heart?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
It's the German.
It's so. Before I go on a big rant, it was a whole it's a whole therapy thing, because what she's supposed to do to get the number down is she's supposed to learn lessons of like selflessness and going through divorce, because there's this like demon thing chasing her on the train because she's not supposed to be there, and what it does is it.
No muties on the train.
No muties on the train.
It pushes her, like showing her parents getting divorced. And it's actually an interesting thing is they mentioned in the show, they say they're getting a divorce. Owen Daniels, the creator, was like to Cartoon Network was like, I'm like, do I not use divorce because that's a touchy topic? And they were like, nope, use it. We want the kids to know what the fuck she's going through. So I was like, near the last few episodes are such the most emotions I've ever seen in any cartoon ever. It made me fucking cry. It's same with character development. It's only 8 episodes, so there's 3 seasons, 8 episodes each season, 10 minutes every episode. So it's literally you could get through. First season's about the girl. She goes on the train, gets off it. She meets the conductor of the train, which is the person that made the train, and she made it. Actually, you learn this in the second season. So each season is like an anthology. Second season is actually about a mirror version of that one girl that she saved from another car in the first season. So now it's following that girl trying to just have her own life. She wants to have her own life because she was in the mirror dimension her whole life. So in this thing, she like cuts off her hair, so she's bald. She's putting on like a tank top and like being like broody and tough and like wanting to fight. And then the mirror police, they're like these big detectives, they're like Terminators, are trying to get her the whole time. She finds a new person on the train, which is because humans just go on the train to go through trauma, and she's obviously not a person on the train, so she doesn't have a number. So she finds this dude who does have a number. They go on, they're like, I'm not a real person, like I gotta stay here. He's like, no, you gotta come back with me, blah, blah, blah. I've solved my trauma. Takes her back, super emotional. There's a really fucked up part in that where one of those dudes chasing her, she wrapped him around like a rope, threw him off the train, and pushed his face into the wheel.
Jesus Christ.
It got really like dark.
Cartoon Network.
And then the third season
I'm scared.
was another anthology of those like a group of kids that live on the train because they don't know how to get out. So they create their own little civilization. Like they're in a mall train and they just create their own civilization and go around fucking stuff up. And like the two people like the start of the whole thing. There's a guy and a girl. They find a little girl that's part of the train that has a gorilla friend, and they're part of the train. They're not real people. They're part of the train. So as they're going on, the two people are like, they're not real. They're just part of the train. Like, fuck them. Like, we're not. Well, the guy was saying that to the girl, and the girl's like, oh, maybe I like them. Guy ends up like killing the gorilla, gets really sad, blah, blah, blah. And the fourth season, which I forgot there was a fourth season, was actually about a gay couple, two dudes that got stuck on the train. It's not official gay. They didn't say they were gay, but it's very obvious.
Official gay, but we
Pretty
can
gay.
tell.
And then after that season, it just got canceled because apparently it wasn't making enough money. It wasn't popular enough. And then fucking Cartoon Network has the audacity to, in their 25th anniversaries post that they've been posting all this year and last year, they've been including fuck, I already forgot her name. The main girl in the first one. They've been posting her and showing her everywhere and saying, the Cartoon Network, yeah, all of our great shows, and showing her everywhere. And fucking bring it back then. Why would you cancel this and like try to push it off and be like, we're not even going to fund this, and then celebrate it because now it's loved online. Now it's finding new following instead of renewing it.
Money.
It's like,
Matt, money.
and that's the show that it would be my favorite cartoon of all time, like no doubt. But because it ended like that, because I'm not going to get too far into it of the little shit. You guys watch Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
Do you guys know how deep it gets?
Yeah.
That's how it was in Infinity Train. Like every single season was an anthology, but that conductor, she was in it every single season explaining more and more and more of the lore. Pretty much by as far as we know, is she created the train. No. One, which is the robot of the whole train, was created after her husband died, and she wanted a world where he could be alive in, but he has to have control over it, and she created that. And that's it gets crazy, and it's like we don't know. We'll never get to the conclusion of it.
Mike, do you have one before Antonio?
Stop fucking calling me Mike.
Oh, Persia.
139.
Dad naming.
Persia.
I can't have called.
We gotta, yeah. My main one would be Mindhunter.
Okay.
Mindhunter was fucking good as fuck.
Gotta watch that still.
What was that one again?
Mindhunter was like the creation of the behavioral analysis unit of the FBI. And so like it was like they started out profiling serial killers during like the 70s when serial killers were like popping up. And they were setting up, they interviewed like Ed Kemper, they interviewed.
Is this like a drama show or like an actual documentary?
It's a drama show.
They
interviewed, it's based off a book written by the guy that actually was part of starting the behavioral analysis unit.
Shit.
The behavioral analysis unit is like the unit that Criminal Minds is like they're the behavioral analysis unit, but this is the beginning of that. And they started off like interviewing serial killers and shit and like trying to understand them so they could catch other ones. And they ended it, I think it was season 2. It wasn't like,
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
it wasn't like completely open-ended how they left it, but you know that it was open-ended because all throughout the show they were setting up for BTK. Like they were showing clips in the beginning of the episodes of BTK like doing things. Like they would show like, because BTK worked for I think a cable company.
TK?
Bound,
Violent-
Torture, Kill, the killer. Like he was a serial killer from back.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
he
Thinking of a thing.
he worked for a cable company, and they would like show his van pulling up to someone's house and him looking at the house. Or like there was one where his wife came home, but like you don't know it's his wife, it's just a woman, and like she walks in the house and like she hears like fucking like jiggling on a door or something like that. She's like, what the fuck? So it's like, it's eerie. She gets to the door, she opens the door, and this nigga was like in her nightgown, wearing a mask, like jacking off, doing like with his like a rope tied to his neck, and that's what what he was hearing. Like she was hearing like the rope was pulling on the doorknob or some shit like that. So it was just like it was like they go really deep, and their casting was fucking 10 out of 10.
What was
Like,
this on?
Netflix. They did what's that dude? I think he was Jewish, the guy from New York who said that Satan made him kill people. You know what I'm talking
You talking about the Son of Sam?
Son of Sam. They did Son of Sam. Like they had like this dude wearing prosthetics and like he looked exactly like him.
they have
Like, he-
side by side photos of the real
He
person
looked
and the Mindhunter people.
exactly like
They're
exactly
top notch.
bro. Fucking amazing. And then the last one though that it was disappointing because I wanted. They made it seem like BTK was going to be like a season in and of itself because they were setting up like they were just trying to catch him.
They got help from Ted Bundy, if I'm not mistaken, for him. I
Um,
want to say it was him or it was somebody else.
BTK, they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
It was either him or the Green River.
it might. I always get those two confused.
That-
I
me
think it was
too.
the Green
Me
River
too.
because Ted Bundy told them you got to go back.
Well, yeah, because Green
He's gonna
River was the
revisit.
guy. Green River was the guy that he was killing prostitutes, wasn't he?
Yeah, I always get them confused. BTK wasn't he a boy like a Eagle Scout or some shit like that? Wasn't
I
he?
think he did do.
That's why his knots were so A1.
Yeah, but he was like killing like whole families.
Dennis Lynn
Yeah.
Rader.
Yeah, so he but regardless, like they were setting it up, but the last one, the whole season was about a black serial killer, and there was something from there that always fucking stuck out to me. That was the first thing I like. They interviewed a black guy who killed women in the military, and like he was like all of these people are real people.
That's what I was gonna ask.
All of them are real people besides like the main characters, like they're based off real people. But like the killers themselves and the people they are talking to are real people. They interviewed this guy who was like he killed some other soldiers in the military and they were women, and he killed, I think it was 2 black girls and 1 white lady. And they asked him why he did that because they said that violent crimes rarely cross racial lines unless they're racially motivated. Like, so like black people don't kill white people for no reason. Like they're like black people kill black people, white people kill white people. Like it's rare for those to cross lines unless they kill them over race. And he said that he said that he didn't see him as colors. He just thought we were all soldiers. Like, you know, we're all. So that was an interesting fucking view.
Damn.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. But so in his mind, he was still sticking to that theme. Like he killed one of his own. But that they were covering a black serial killer the whole time, and it was looking up that story. It was like a rare case because like black serial killers are
not a thing.
are not common.
Yeah.
But this was like a bunch of black kids were going missing in Atlanta in like the 80s. And like there was some guy that they thought this case is technically, this guy did get arrested for it, but they never solidly like pinned him to it. It was just like a lot of, I would be like, yeah, that nigga did that shit. It's like OJ. It's like
Zodiac.
Like, yeah, it's like OJ. It's like but so they were doing interesting things, and they were touching on race in like an interesting way, because like they were proving how a white person, it couldn't be a white person because the black kids knew better than to get in a car with a white guy.
Yeah.
And like, so they were like if they did a test where they sent a white guy into like the projects where all these kids were going missing from, because you know, like it's like they're in the hood, their parents would send them to the store and then the kids just wouldn't come home, or like that kind of a thing. And so they sent a white guy in there, and then everyone started looking, people's parents started coming out, and they knew he was a cop. And then they sent a black guy in there, and they just talk to him like normal and that kind of shit. So they knew that it had to be some guy, and then it ended up the guy that they pinned it on, like they think the guy that they thought it was this guy who was like, he was young, and he was like printing up posters saying that he was looking for talent. He was a talent manager, and he was trying to put together a music group and of kids. And like he would book out the studio and bring kids to the studio and shit like that. And then yada, yada, yada. They found him because at night, it was like 3:00 in the morning, and they were trying to find the killer because the bodies would wash up on like the shore, and they were trying to find the killer. They all like went like they set up a parameter, and they heard a splash like from someone dropping something off the bridge, and this guy came off the bridge, and they found like hair fibers and like little random shit. He fucking had a book about how to pass a polygraph.
Damn.
Like, but like he was
Pretty much it.
yeah,
You
like
did
he
it,
was
bro.
his stepdad like said something, like yelled at him for like burning shit. He tried to get rid of the car and like all kinds of shit. Like there was a bunch of shady shit, but he never owned up to it. And this was what pissed me off about it, that shit actually though. In the show and in real life, the parents were mad that the FBI came because they had to force the FBI to look into it. And then like in the way that, I don't know if how it happened in real life is how it happened in the show, but like the main guy was in Atlanta, and he, like, this black lady at this hotel was flirting with him, and she asked him to come, like, yada yada yada. He was like, oh shit, I'm about to get some black ads. And then and then she took him into a room, and it was like all the moms were there, and they were like, I'm sorry I had to do this, like this is the only way I could get you guys to talk. They got mad that they thought it was a black guy. Like they were like we brought you down here, we know it's the Klan, like you know, we like, but the way that it was just illogical to me, because I'm like, what, the way that they're presenting this, that does make sense. Like when I know this lady, Wendy is a music industry person. She like helped get Eminem signed. She's the one that did the Cash Money deal with Universal. Like she did that shit. She told us when we met in Texas that when she was trying to help Cash Money, she was going to the projects and people wouldn't talk to her because they thought she was a cop. Like, so like, yeah. Even that was in the 80s. Yeah. So like, you know, so it made sense to me. But like it was a beautiful fucking show. Like aside from like subject matter aside, like the way that they did that shit, like it was so fucking perfect. Like every aspect of it was perfect. And then they stopped over fucking money, of course. Fucking pieces of shit. Always money. Capitalism in America. Even sold people. Anyway.
Yeah. Antonio, what you got?
It's my turn. It's my turn. So 2 quick ones and then my rant. Teen Titans and Young Justice. The live action Titan show.
Oh yeah.
Fucking amazing. Fuck Batman. It was they have the best costumes of any comic book live action media ever, full stop. Argue with your mama.
I'm right there with you.
Argue with your mama.
I'm right there with you.
The issue with Starfire being black, Anna Diop, she could start my fire anytime, okay?
Hey, I like that. I like that energy.
Okay.
Yep. I'm right there with you.
Okay. And her outfit, her sister, Blackfire, I love it.
Right there with you.
Queer Robin. We finally got our gay Robin.
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
Yep. Right there with you.
Argue with your mama. It was the best it was like
A1.
Best costumes. The stories were dark and different. It was dope. Young Justice is my favorite cartoon next to Korra, and like anime related, but it's my favorite like DC cartoon. My rant. So I have 3 shows that fucking got canceled and they're all gay. Dead Boy Detectives, The Bastard Son of the Devil Himself, and Sense8, which I've talked about numerous times.
Yeah.
In fact, Dead Boy Detectives is a spinoff of Sandman.
Yep.
Why my gay shit gotta get canceled? Why can't I have nothing? It makes me mad. These are all high-rated shows. Did well. Yes, Sense8 got the finale. But like, why can't we have 5 seasons of gay shit? It makes me fucking mad. They get rated well. People watch them. Blah, blah, blah. I know Neil Gaiman, yes, is in trouble, but they didn't cancel Sandman.
Well, they're already in production this season.
Okay, I don't care. They didn't cancel Sandman.
They're going to cancel it
but
after.
They didn't cancel Sandman.
Antonio
They
spit.
didn't cancel Sandman. But they still filming. They can stop production and write it off as a tax write-off. WB been doing it for 2 years. They just got rid of a whole ass movie. Batgirl.
Oh, no, yeah, I know that.
Okay? And Sandman is a joint production with WB. So So, anyways, why can't I have my weird gay shit? It makes me so mad. I get 1, 2, maybe 3 seasons of something, maybe 3. 3 is a stretch. But of something queer. And like, again, I like magic shit. I like mystical shit. I like weird shit. I like dark shit. And they were gay queer leads. And no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. We get a lot of lesbian content, but we don't get a lot of like queer male content.
You got
Queer-
Agatha coming.
Continue, Antonio. Continue.
And you think he gonna be scissoring Teddy? No.
He's not even gonna
just
kiss a guy.
there-
He's not even
He's
gonna kiss
just
a guy.
there as a fucking, we got a gay kid.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it
Token
just
gay.
makes me mad that like these are good shows. These are shows that you can't even use the excuse they weren't being watched. They were highest rated, blah, blah, blah. Like it's just we can't have our weird queer shows, you know what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of shit from the 90s and shit that we kind of latch onto, the Buffy, the Charm, this stuff like that, because we can't, when we do get something, it's highly campy and stereotypical, like Will and Grace, you know what I'm saying? But we finally get stuff that we've been asking for, we want, and they don't even give it a chance. But then fucking the weak ass, what's the name of the show that just ended?
Velma.
Acolyte.
The one, the Umbrella Academy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That gets for a show. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and only, yes, there's a couple queer people on here, but they're secondary characters. They're not leads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Elliot Page is on there. He's
Yeah.
I don't count. He's the op now. So
Yeah, I think they need
Sorry.
to. I think they need to do something
he
with
turned himself
shows.
to a white man. You the op now. You're the enemy.
Low key. I think what they need to do with like shows and movies,
big.
like if for shows really, they need to do this thing where if the creator, the source material person in the contract, they need to put if they end up getting into some trouble of
Vote
sorts,
mail.
they just get removed from the show. Their names, their credits,
Yeah.
everything removed.
Harry
Don't
Potter.
cancel something that everyone else can relate with.
So
and
that's
be-
what I'm saying. We've
Yeah.
all these shows that have these problematic creators go on forever, right? Or these directors, these movies, they still put out Flash. They still put out Flash.
They did. Hey, they dropped the chart. They dropped one of the
One
charges.
one of the charges.
They dropped one of them.
But you can't. I doubt that was the excuse they canceled Dead Boy Detectives. And
Oh,
then
no,
they're
yeah.
still
I told them crackers holler at me when they sober.
yes. Yes. But they're still, and it still doesn't explain Sense8.
No.
People had to, Pornhub had to be like, yeah, we'll put the money up.
I mean,
Sense8 to get their movie. And then the Bastard Son, that was another good show. And I was about a bisexual
are all
boy.
these on Netflix?
3 of them are on Netflix.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't speak.
It just makes me mad. And that's why I'm
Netflix just
scared.
be
I'm
canceling
literally,
shit.
I'm literally scared for Interview with the Vampire. After season 3,
that might not. That might
think
live
it's
though.
Huh?
That might live. It ain't Netflix.
I think it's
Netflix
no,
just-
no, it's
but
on
it's
Netflix.
queer.
No, I
It's
think it's
gay.
getting good views though.
It's
so
weird. So like, I don't think they don't take that shit seriously when it's a other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially sexual minorities, because like there's less of us watching or less of us caring unless there's like a deeper something else that's not revolving around their sexuality. And unfortunately, with Interview with the Vampire, them being queer is a big portion of the story. Like Louis being black is a very big picture of the story. So I'm concerned about, they're filming the 3rd season right now because it's based on an important book of the Interview with the Vampire series. It was about the stat. You ever seen the Leah movie of Interview with the Vampire?
the Queen Vampire or some shit.
What's it called?
I know what you're talking about. The Queen something.
Queen of the Dam.
Yeah, Queen of the
So it's the Queen. Yeah. So
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah was in it. So that was part of their. Anyways, so that was originally a movie. Now they're about to make the season of the show that was based off of. So after this, I don't know if it's going to get continued because I don't trust shows. Typically, queer related shows don't last 2 seasons.
Well, hold on. To tag on to what you're saying about that, like Empower, for example, which is highly viewed on Stars and everything. It's a lot of queer characters in there, but it's not revolved around them. It's
and they're
basically-
secondary characters.
and
They're
they're
not
secondary
main characters. They're none of the power characters are, none of the leads are queer. They're secondary characters. Or there's a lot of lesbian shit and they do weird shit. There is that queer couple, but then didn't one of them die?
Yep.
Okay,
We could talk about that. I mean, this is a conversation for
but yeah,
later.
this is another conversation. So I'm
yeah.
just
But
upset.
like, just in general,
No,
though, I
I-
have noticed that nothing like. No, lesbians do not make people as uncomfortable as
Well, yeah,
gay.
that's because most people sexualize it.
yeah, like
yeah,
Like men
can
will sexualize it.
Men can sexualize it. It doesn't seem like it really bothers
Women can
women
relate
as much.
with it. It's
Like-
college years.
Like women don't really it just doesn't do anything for them. Like, but like I noticed that even like because there's a lesbian couple in Black Clover, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't remember.
Like, but then I'm pretty sure like in most cases, anytime I've seen like gay shit in anime, it's
girls.
girls.
It's girls.
Except for
And
except
if
for-
it's
except for
boys, it's weird. It's
Future
like,
Diary.
He's just being
Yeah.
being really friendly. They don't. It's supposed to
You-
say.
no, that nigga was gay.
I mean, yeah, he is. I'm on that episode, episode 12. So and yeah, they
He literally was like, "I will fuck your boyfriend."
boyfriend. Yes,
A guy said that to me at a Denny's. So what time are we at?
we're done. But that's my
You were supposed
support
to do an hour.
gay media.
Please.
Nick, do the thing.
Yeah, go out and read Avengers vs. Aliens. See you.
You're
Space
not a
Cowboy-
feminist.
You see Space Cowboys later.
Gay shit.